Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. How's the audio? Every time I do a Zoom meeting, for some reason, the next day, the audio is weird on my mixer. I don't get it, even though I shut my computer down and everything else. It's happened for 2 years now straight. So I just want to make sure, because right now it's telling me that the mixer is off, but it looks pretty good. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Let's get that music back up and running. Let's stay motivated. Today is the greatest day of your life, baby. Let's go. Let's go. If all you're focused on is the price of Bitcoin, think about it. My daughter was in the hospital. She's back, and she's feeling good. My mom died. You know, I'll do anything to get her back. Just remember, man, take a deep breath. Remember where you are. Remember what's going on. Money is not your entire life. You're here for an experience, not for just money. If you lost money and it hurts, that's part of the experience. So I know that's crazy, but that's, you know, the experience is worth way more than the money if you can really put that together. And once I figured that out, I was on my way to success. I'm telling you right now, your mentality is your success. How you feel about it, how you think about it, how you dream about it, how you believe in it is how you're going to get there. You can, you will, you are the best. You got this. Check, check, check. You got this, baby. You got this. Just a crazy day, man. I got some weird technicals over here going on, but everything seems fine. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's break down Bitcoin like we do every single day and kind of show you what I see happening here in this space. All right. I see something big actually happening too. I see a coin. I just got into AITECH. This thing doesn't stop. It's awesome. I got in down here. This thing has paid me already 30 grand of trading, and I'm back in, baby. I'm back in strong and hard. So I like AITECH. Of all the coins, it's pretty strong. Not that hard on a dump day for Bitcoin to make some gains. I can show you kind of, it's actually one of the most simplest ways to make gains. You hit this, you see what's hot. Jupiter continued to pump to the upside. AVAX continued to pump. BONK handling business. Dog with hat doesn't really care. Near Protocol hanging out pretty nicely. Solana at 182 continuing to pump to the upside. Floki in 7 days up 14%. It's still up 2% today. The Graph don't care. Sats don't care. Airweave. PEPE don't really care. So, and I wanted to show you guys, if you had the right coins in the right portfolios, like I did, you didn't get hit too hard. Now, yes, you got hit, but you didn't, you know, let's talk about it. So Naka, I had huge bags in Naka, like 40 grand. Fine, I might have lost 4 grand, but I've been getting it in Naka for a long time. Fetch, still up huge in Fetch. AVAX, I just put like 14, 16, 18 grand. First I put 15, then I put another 4. It's up 2 grand, 3 grand. It didn't lose any money. Near, I'm up huge, didn't lose any money. Wild, didn't lose any money. My game for a living I've been working on is up huge. My MEXC token position, up huge. My BMX is actually higher than it was yesterday. My PEPE was at like 11.8. It went down $500. This coin was down thousands of dollars. It's now all the way back to break even. I put 10 grand in orange coin. It's still at 10 grand. You know what I mean? My Gala bag's sitting fine. My Myria bag, I put 6,500 in. I'm still at 92. I got 7 grand of Bitcoin, 7 grand of AI over here. My Tyra's still where it was. Hello was a wash, but who cares? My Pyth is pumping hard, really hard. I've just got into SEI. I dollar cost average about 6,800. I'm up $200. I just threw 7 grand into Tau. I'm at 69. Like, my account's doing great. Manta holding well. You know, GTA holding well. Gearbox. Like, I'm down like a few $100 in some of these. I just put, remember, $1,800 in C6. I waited for a month and finally it's still up $200. Blocktopia. So, you know, I did put 5 grand into Floki. I'm at 47, down $300. All right. My PALMAI is still up, right? I mean, again, things are, you know, I put $3,500 into the Root Network. It's still 5,800. You know what I mean? My Optimism, I put 2 grand into. It's still 56. So, like, if you get in where I got in, I mean, the market's not too bad right now. I'll be honest. Like, the altcoins are holding pretty nicely comparatively. So, the highest my coin ever was 440. And it's at 400 grand. And 440 was when it was frothy. Yes, I could have sold, but, you know, and I did sell. I did sell some Naka, and I did sell some FET. And I positioned myself slightly back in there. It wasn't perfect, but I got a little bit of better price on one of them. You know, you can buy AITECH on MEXC. Everything is on MEXC, baby. Actually has every single coin. Literally, if they don't have a coin, literally they eventually get it. So let's talk about Bitcoin. I had 65,609. Look, we hit the exact area that I talked about, and I went over why. What was that area? That was the weekly support or resistance that we discussed. All right, why did I make a line right there? I mean, it was also bounce. You can see it was the easiest area. But 65.5, 65.6 was an area that I was watching closely for Bitcoin. All right. Wanted to see if we could bounce off this area. Let's take a look at it. We're gonna start Bitcoin all over on the Binance chart. We're gonna take away the moving averages. double click this here. We're going to look at on the weekly chart and see how this weekly candle eventually fared. So, and the weekly is not over. We have 2 days. This could recover. You have no idea. We could end up huge. I'll back. This could be an all-time high again. You never know. But Bitcoin hits an all-time high, 73. It does look like somewhat of a blow off top. I mean, it's a straight move to the upside. That's insanity. Whenever I've seen a straight move to the upside, there usually is a bit of a pullback. What I keep telling people and what I've been saying for days is you're too far away from the 21-day moving average. Price does not like to be this far away. Who here watched my channel? I just wanted to check. Who here watched my channel and I was forecasting the fact that there was going to be somewhat of a pullback? Who picked up that there was going to be a pullback from my channel? I got a bunch of DMs. I got some responses. People said, hey man, because of you, I was able to switch out of my long and I didn't lose. Or because of you, I just want to see, put a 1 in the comment section if you were able to see what was going to happen, the bearish divergence, the 21-day moving average, and you were able to and when the dump happened, you weren't that surprised. You were like, who here wasn't surprised by the dump because you were watching the channel? Put a 1 in the comment section. I just want to know. Who here is a hater and thinks I'm full of garbage? Put a 2 in the comments. If you're a hater, you can't stand me. You just watch me because I don't know why. You hear my voice and you're addicted to hating me. Put a 2 in the comment section if you can't stand me. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Hey, we got a 2 there. Yeah. And we got a couple 2s in there, but mostly 1s, right? Now, I love each and every one of you. It's all love. I focus on the love. Love each and every one of you. I'm a hater. It's funny, man. There's a few in there, man. There's always going to be a few in there, right? They're obsessed with me. They can't stop watching me, but like they don't know why. Like they can't, you know what I mean? Like they can't stand my suits. They can't stand my voice, but they love it. You know what I mean? They just want it, more of it. They want more. They just can't. They can't help themselves. Shout out to everybody here. I've always been a bit of a class clown messing around. Shout out to Glenn Blee. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Jerry, how could anybody not like you? Everybody loves you, Jerry. Yeah. I always love that Seinfeld episode. But everybody loves you, Jerry. Love me or hate me, you watch me. Amen. 4-2, best favorite, God, lover, boss, man. A lot of responsibility to be a content creator. These are people's lives. Shout out to Brian Mills. We love you, man. Best mentor in the game. I can't stand how you're the go to crypto. I love you, man. I love you. How can you not love Sammy? Rave Sound Records in the house. Feet to the moon, baby. Dude, and I got the red tie on, red pocket square, and I just wanted to let you guys know I have red pants on. I got red pants on, too. All right? I went all red, man. Even down to the pants. All right? Who else has red pants? So are we going lower? I'll be honest. My system says yes, and I'll tell you why, and we're going to break it down. But let's take it one step at a time here on the weekly. And get your bags ready to buy some more Bitcoin if you can. If you have a job. See, that's a beautiful thing about having a job and DCAing into Bitcoin. I think that's the best position to be in. Although people are like, I want to become a full-time trader and take it off. I get it. This is how it works for me. You have a job, you DCA into a bear market and then into a bull a little bit. When it rips, you sell off. You have enough money to quit your job. Then you get to become a full-time trader. That's what happened to me. I made boatloads of money investing. Then I could sit there and start learning how to get in and get out. I wanted to understand it. You need a lot of time to become a really good trader. I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to hit the likes of where I'm at, if you want to get to a high level of trading, it's going to take time. It's going to take some serious time. Anyway, so with these two candles closed right there, it was 65.5, and we talked about it, and I said that's going to be our main level. I said if we close a weekly candle below that, it's going to be very, very bearish. I said if we don't, I said okay, we could pull back there. That's fine. And we bounced off it really nicely off support. So people did buy that weekly support. You can see it was challenged and hit pretty nicely. It was about 65,000. Let's see where the low of the candle was. 65,600 even, right? Remember the high of this candle was 73,7770. I had to look at open, high, low, and close. Remember the 77s for me? How is the high for Bitcoin 73,777s? Don't you think that's weird? I talked about the 777s right before my dad died. I bring it up every day on the live stream. I go over Bitcoin all the time. I say the number follows me everywhere. And coincidentally, Bitcoin goes to 73,777s to the change, to the zeros, like to the zeros, bro. Look, to the zeros. Open, high, low, and close to the zero. Like, what are the odds of that? 73,777s? I just think it's weird, man. It's all I do. I'm obsessed about it. I do it. I'm obsessed about the 777s. I'm obsessed about Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin hits 777s. You tell me if we live in some type of weird, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I believe in God every single day, though, and that's all I can do. So again, 5-day chart also had support there. We bounced off support on the weekly. So far, so good, right? Now the 3-day chart, what we're going to need is sideways price action. So like as I said before, it may not be all bad. We may just do something like this. This would be great for the altcoins. It's kind of looking like this because a lot of altcoins look like they're going to pump. You see? And if Bitcoin was going to take a massive dump, then their charts wouldn't look the way they do. So it looks like Solana's going to, again, we gave you Solana BTC as well. I'm giving you the hottest chart in the game right now. I put my money in it. I put $7,000 in it. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm not BSing you. I put $7,000 in AITECH this morning. So if I get rocked and wrecked, you're going to know about it, right? I tell you guys where I put my money, man. You know how many times I put my money, and then when I left the stream, I said, man, what if that dumps? Everyone's going to laugh at me. And I said, you know what, Sam? You're going to do what you got to do, and you're going to be a man. You're going to go forward. So look, this thing's up 34% now. I gave this to the trading group, all right? I have ideas in ways. See, when the market shifts, there's always an opportunity. And I always teach my students this. Whenever they dump Bitcoin, fine, we get into SOLBTC, we make more Bitcoin. Like, we always have a way to circumvent what the market maker's doing. We never have to play the game of the masses. You see? And it's because the charts, if we listen to the charts will tell us. So if you're in my trading group, Sammy Cup and Handy for a reason, right? They call me Sammy Cup and Handy because the cup and handle tells us where the markets are going. And I've told everybody where the S&P, where Bitcoin, in so many markets, I've been able to call them pretty accurately with my system. Just like this. Look, this told me that Solana was going to beat up on Bitcoin. It told Bitcoin was likely going to go down or sideways, and Solana was likely going to go up. That's what this chart is telling you. And it's telling you for a fact that there's a high probability, not, you can't say anything's happened for a fact, but it's telling you there is a fact that there is a high probability that this chart's going to go to the upside. And if you put one Bitcoin in here, you're going to turn it into 1.25 Bitcoin. So it's telling me that Bitcoin is going to struggle because Solana's going to pump. They can't pump together for this to happen. Bitcoin has to struggle a little bit. So this chart was already telling you that there was likely going to be some type of pullback for Bitcoin, and Solana was just going to continue to push to the upside. All right? Now there's your before, and I'll take you to the after now, and bang, you're up, you're in gains. Even had that beautiful double bottom there with the little cup and handle there that pumped you to the upside. And again, my system, tight moving averages, high volume node, it's all there. Low stochastics on the RSI, and this was gone. This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Do you get it now? Do you get it? All right. And so when the market's dumping right now, I'm showing you a 40% gain. Everyone else is sitting there crying, whining about how much they lost and getting rocked and wrecked. We're not doing that. I wasn't in a high leverage position. I didn't lose hundreds of thousands of dollars yesterday. I took a 40 grand hit on our portfolio, right? I was at 440. Okay, that happens. I took 10% down. That's okay. Compared to the rest of the market, I did pretty dang good. I was actually pretty well hedged, And so this is how I can teach you. I can teach you, and I was able to see. I know you may not believe us, but I found the cup and handle for Luna. The Luna short had a cup and handle on it, and it told me that the Luna was going to dump. And I said to everyone, dude, be careful, Luna's. And then Luna took a nasty dump. We took a short on Luna just because it was in a cup and handle just like this. Not because I knew everything, not because I'm the smartest guy in the room, because I stick to the same system over and over again, and it gives me the probabilities that are highly likely, and I'm able to take advantage of it. Okay. So Bitcoin. What I see for Bitcoin on the smaller time frames is a complex inverted head and shoulder that bounced off weekly support. So let's take a look at this. You kind of got like shoulder, 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 head, shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. It's a complex inverted head and shoulder. Should break you to the upside from the neckline. 68% of the time, you're going to get a move to the upside here for Bitcoin. Back to this level at about 71,633, right? And again, I wouldn't be surprised if we do recover pretty fast, but I felt like we could have recovered a lot faster from now, right? So remember, once we break this key level, again, right now, the 1 minute's above the 200 SMA. Bullish for me, right? I'm bullish. Immediately, we get above the 200 SMA on the 1 minute. Many times that has produced a good pump to the upside, right? Same time, this is a heavy resistance for Bitcoin sitting at about 68,000. 679, right? So we'll even bring it up right to that level right there. So 68,750. We'll call it 68.8, right? You got to get back above 68,800 to remain bullish. I somewhat like what I'm seeing, but you can also see this is kind of a rising wedge, right? Rising wedges do break down 68% of the time, or they can go up parabolic. I do see it as a complex inverted head and shoulder of sorts that can make its way to the upside. Bit of bullish divergence too that can help us out. We'll look at this in the smaller time frames. All right. Dude, this thing is huge. I'll be honest. Let's talk about it. This thing is big. I heard about it last night. BOME, BOOKMAP, and this thing is out of control right now. It really is. Come to this channel to find out what the hottest coins are in the game every single day. We're gonna know how to get them, where to find them, what's going on, and what's happening. I just put this out to the trading group, right? And it just boomed again. It boomed again. Boom, right? Funny. Boom. Boom. Book of meme, right? Hey, the deep voice guy. 70% gains in literally, like, I don't know, probably 5 hours, something like that. This thing has been ripping, though, and it could have got it. What I like about it is right when it came out, it just went sideways, and it could have been scooped up right here on MEXC for 400% gains already. All you had to do is buy a new coin on MEXC the day it came out, had a little bit of a buzz. MEXC is an amazing exchange, everyone. They have access to the smallest coins and quicker coins that you just can't get everywhere else. Half the time you have to go search for them, find for them. You won't be able to get them like you can get them here. BOOKMAP, booming to the upside. We'll see if we can see it on the bigger screens too as well. I could always bring it out here and add some indicators. And MEXC is awesome too. One of the only exchanges to add a stop loss and take profit on your spot, right? So you could have a trigger a take profit trigger and a stop loss trigger. I mean, no one else does that. They want you to do that. You have to go over to for futures. I've never seen it. I've always asked for it. It's really nice that it's here now. If you get into a short, I guess you can short and long, which is pretty awesome. So apparently you can short spot now because they have a take profit and stop loss here on the sell. That's interesting because I've never shorted spot. I'd have to look into that. I have to try that one time. But pretty awesome, man, that you could do that. Couldn't do it before, right? And I've never seen it. Really nice that they added it. A take profit and a stop loss. Make a whole video on that too, on how it's awesome, right? But no bearish div yet per se. Resetting. Again, I would just watch this on a smaller time frame, maybe even the 1 minute. And see how it got above the 200 SMA on the 1 minute with a shoulder, a head and a right shoulder, and then it ripped to the upside. That's how I would play this. I would have done something like this. This comes up, this comes tight, right? And then when it broke out to the upside, you get your measured move, which is the length of this base. And that tells you where you're likely going to go, right? Let's see here. A little shorter. This base right here, right? And boom. I mean, that's spot on, right? So now you do the same thing here and you start a flag. And if this flags out, it's going to go the next length. This is very simple math for me. This is what happens. And on to the next one. And then you can see, okay. Now, if I didn't get in super early, I'd be a little like, I'm either up 4x right now or I might chase a quick, I tend not to chase something this small. But it looks like it could pump pretty nicely. Still 100% gains. That's actually pretty sweet, So possible 100% gains coming out of this still. As long as it stays sideways here and the 200 comes up, I mean, you have a really good chance of it moving to 0-1, right? And breaching that penny. Then it breaches a penny and anything could happen to this thing. So this thing's on fire right now and it's pretty hot, all right? Bitcoin resistance is about the same place as the previous all-time high. Exactly. Makes sense. You know what I mean? Everything makes sense in trading once you do it all the time, right? So here's our bullish scenario that the 2-day chart just goes sideways, meets up with the, the 21-day moving average, and it's all hunky-dory. And we don't get a massive dumpage, right? We get some type of break back to the upside like I showed you yesterday. Maybe even some type of move. Sorry, like this. And we bounce off the lower trend line and we kind of hang out, right? This could happen. I'm open-minded to it. What I'm seeing is the moving averages are still pretty far apart, right? But it's okay. The daily can't do that, especially on a bigger move, but you'd like them to consolidate a little bit if possible. 3-day chart's way away for the 21-day moving average. So it tells me that we may have more downside. And so I pull a Fibonacci on the 3-day and we may be revisiting 52,000. It's possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It seems unlikely, all right? But anything could happen. Anything could happen. Shout out to everybody here, the 1,434 people here on the live, 347 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the love, all right? And we are going to get into a live trade if I see something hot today. We're just going to assess the market, make sure we see what's happening first before we ape in right? So we definitely could be getting a pullback here. If you get a bounce, it could be turning into a falling wedge. Just don't be surprised if we do come down to meet this 21-day moving average somewhere at 60,000, or if we come down to $50,000. It's a highly likely probable. What's going on? I can't have that. That's too loud. Summer, you can't disrupt my show, hun bun. All right. You got to put pressure on these kids, man. You know what I mean? Don't let your kids walk all over you. I see too many people here in America. Honey, what do you want to eat, baby? You don't ask your kid what they want to eat. You tell your kid what they're going to have to eat. You know what I mean? This is insane. Oh, you want... Oh, that's not what you want, honey? Come on, man. Like, everybody gets a trophy, all this stuff. Come on, man. Like, I get it, but, like, we're going to have a weak society if we keep this stuff up, right? Well, they say good times make weak men. Weak men make bad times. Bad times make strong men. Strong men make good times, right? And then the cycle continues. I don't know, you've heard it. So the 22-hour losing the 21-day moving average and the 21 curving usually tells me that we're either, we're going to usually go further down a little bit. Go to the 12-hour. The 12-hour also below. The 8-hour getting the bounce off support, but below the 50-day. And now it's really up to the 4-hour time frame. That's the cleanup crew. You really don't have any hidden bullish. In a way, you could say this is hidden bullish, which is interesting. I've never backtested this before. But swing down to swing down, swing up. We should make a high higher than this high. That should be our low. It's interesting to think about, but that is a hidden bullish divergence on the 4-day chart. And let's pull a Fibonacci. Do we see it like a 618? We bounced pretty close to a 618. We didn't hit it exactly. If we lose candle bodies, it is pretty much almost a 786 even. But we kind of came right close to a 618 fib. Bring it a little bit up. Yeah, almost right there. I mean, if I bring it up to that wick. So, somewhat, it's almost there, but it doesn't hit the exact parameters. But it does have hidden bullish divergence. Look, when the 4-hour 21 is curving like this, and usually you dump down to the 200 SMA. So to me, it's showing signs that we're going to come down to this high volume node somewhere at 61,000. And this dump may not be over yet. All right. So, yeah, we're never going to be weak and submissive. We're going to be strong men and women. We're going to build strong families, right? We're going to build people with great ethics and great honor. People that work hard. People that want to help other people more than they help themselves. My mother was a server. She served. She didn't have any really of her own friends in social life. She had a few social friends that she worked with, but for the most part, she put her whole life into her kids. She was never like, oh, I'm out with this, I won't be with my kids. She put her kids 100%. 100%, And then she was also a school teacher that taught, reading recovery, young kids how to read. She also took care of my dad and all his nonsense, and she took care of me and all my craziness and all my sisters and everything else. And my mom was just someone who really served others. She lived a life of servitude, man. She never really put herself first ever. She never spoke about herself. Like, look at me. I'm on me. Sam. It's all about the Sam show, right? My mom, man, she never spoke about herself. I could take a few lessons from my mom, and I do. She was an amazing woman. God bless my mother. God bless my father. They died this year. My mom died on Thanksgiving in front of me while we were about to put the turkey in. I came outside. She said, I'm getting the headaches like I told you about. I said, don't worry, Mom. The ambulance is on the way. Everything's going to be fine. And then I noticed her left leg and arm weren't moving, and she couldn't move them. She was paralyzed. I could see my mother paralyzed. And you don't say nothing, You don't go, hey, Mom, you're not moving your arm or leg. So you see your sisters, you all notice your mother's paralyzed. It happened like this in front of you. She walked there. She was fine a second ago. Your mother's been walking her whole life. You've never seen her paralyzed in your whole life. You know what I mean? And then she says, am I going to be okay? And you say, you're going to be fine. You just have to come live with me now, Ma. That's what I said. I said, you're just going to have to come live with me. Everything's going to be okay, though. And I feel bad for telling her that because, she said, but I thought I was doing so well on my own. And I said, you were, Ma. You were doing great. Because my dad had just died, and she was struggling with the death of my father. It's been a tough year. Praying for you, my man. So anyway, key level that we bounced off right here that you can see because we bounced off it before and it was weekly, weekly. Yeah, it was weekly support or resistance that we bounced off of very nicely. So That level is going to be key for me to watch, you know, and if we lose that level, we're coming right back down to here. You can see the gap of the VRVP right here that will come right back down to 61,900, right? So you really need the 4-hour to show up here and make a nice move to the upside. Make a long here. You have a 68% chance of winning this trade to the upside. Simply put, stop loss below the wick. Enter right there. And I don't like the trade because you have to get almost too close to the stop. I'd have to wait for it to come down a little bit. And you'd have to get to the measured move to an all-time high for it to really like play out. But to me, it looks more like this would be great if we get a breakout and we just start going sideways. This would make altcoins absolutely explode. It would be the greatest thing that ever happened to us. Bitcoin dominance could fall off a little bit and we get this nice sideways action for Bitcoin. Am I going to take this long? I may. Let me take the smaller time frames out and take a look at what's happening. So falling wedges break up 68% of the time. Now we could get an M pattern here too. And then we could really start a dump, right? So we're going to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. I'm not a perma bear. I'm not a perma bull. I do believe Bitcoin will go up in value over time because they continue to print money. I'm the guy that told you that the Federal Reserve was never going to get at 2%. Every time that Jerome Powell went online, I said, no. I said, I'm going to run for president on this in 2032. And I'm going to show these clips of me telling you, the American people, that we were never going to get to 2%, that they weren't telling you the truth, that they weren't running the economy properly, that it really wasn't on point, you know? And we're going to show you that over time, and we're going to say it now so it's documented, so no one can say that I wasn't on point, and no one can kind of claim that I didn't have it wrapped up in a, you know? So this is what we're going to do here on this channel, and we're going to show you every single day the facts and the truth. They print $1 million bills. In Russia, Hungary, a $10 million pango. In Germany, $1 billion mark. Why? Because they printed the money to zero. They do it every single time. Look, average lifespan of a fiat currency is 35 years. You think it's a few hundred. So it's 35. Think about the US dollar. In the last 100 years, it's just losing all of its purchasing power. And they've printed if we had this since 2021, this chart would be it would just fall all the way down. Look at the money they've been printing. A $10 billion dinar in Yugoslavia, a $5 billion Bolivian peso. I'm telling you right now, I keep this up on every stream now to remind you that eventually you will see a $5,000 dollar, right? They keep printing. So look, Zeta Chain, baby. I love this coin. I talk about it a lot. Zeta Chain for payments, DeFi, identity, governance. This thing is huge, man. Zeta Chain's going to be big, interoperable. You're going to be able to have your ID around the blockchain. It's going to be pretty simple. Right? Byte, the first AI dog. I don't own any, but I've just been watching it. Does it really get any traction? I have no idea. You know what I mean? I don't own any, so it doesn't really matter. Solana memes are just out of control right now. It's the place to be with Solana memes, right? I got my MXC futures open. I may jump on in. You never know. All right. If you want to jump on in, we got a link to my trading group. Jump on it today. The link is pinned here in the comment section. You would have known about Solana BTC. You would have known about, we made massive gains yesterday. BOME continued to pump. Massive coins pumping. I was able to call. I kept saying, hey, I see Bitcoin, like the night before Bitcoin dumped, I said, hey, I was in a long, and then once we lost the long, I said, man, this doesn't look good. I said, Bitcoin's losing 200 SMAs. I said, it looks like we may go lower. Be careful. You know, and I could see the bearish divergence. I could see what was happening. If you're in my trading group, you're definitely going to be getting the information that you need. You won't be getting wrecked and rocked when the whole market does. Just sign up for AXGT. Thanks for all your insights and support. Top man. Blessed to have come across you. You're an awesome human being. Shout out to Timon, you know, for blessings on blessings, man. Thank you so much. Wow, TREMP got listed too, right? Yeah. I'm saying the memes are coming strong and hard here. You said TREMP, right? "18 minutes, TREMP is coming," right? And memes are just out of control right now. Will TREMP pop? You never know. Be careful too. They, you know, I'll be honest, like 70 to 80% of the things I've seen that come out of MXC just go hard. MXC is just crazy, right? And again, make sure it's applicable in your area. There's people from all around the world in the stream. So if it's applicable in your area, MXC is amazing, all right? You can KYC with an RNSID. Go to RNSID today and jump on in. I'll give you a referral link if you would like to do that. Makes you just feel like you can talk to customer service. You feel like you're doing the right thing. And I always push KYC, man. You know what I mean? I've never said not to KYC. I don't do that. I'm not that guy. I don't hide things. So, you know what I mean? It's all on the blockchain. Everything's out there. Get an account and pay your taxes, do the right thing. There's nothing. You can't change that. You know what I mean? Bang, bang, bang. Send in super chats for TA and deep dives. I'm going to nail every super chat today on my word, right? Right when it comes in. Look, I'm going to nail them. Look, he just asked about PALMAI. Let's take a look at PALMAI real quick. All right. So Bitcoin, I'm looking for a bounce for Bitcoin. As you can see, somewhat of a hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame right now, technically, which says we should get a bounce and we should actually go higher than this high. That is hidden bullish divergence. There's a chance that we get the bounce. So there's a 68% chance that we will bounce. It's a falling wedge. That's what they do. See, part of my strategy is extrapolating the situation I'm in and just actually looking at the chart exactly for what it is. Not worrying about the fact that it's Bitcoin, the fact that we dumped, the fact all that I am minus all that stuff out. And like a bot, I just look shape to the upside, period. So this should break out. You know, technically this should be breaking out. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame and see what the 1 hour is doing. The 1 hour's got momentum to the upside, bit of kind of and it has a little bit of bullish divvy there as that swung down. Well, that swung up. Very strong bullish divergence on the 1 hour. Haven't seen bullish divergence that strong on the 1 hour in a long time. Also suggests we could get a move. The local resistance is right here. 68,800, right? 68,650. We got to break back above these two levels here to remain bullish for Bitcoin to break out of this falling wedge and get busy. You say it broke out. I can almost say it faked out, came back inside, and now it already has broken out. Let's take a look at that now. If I were to position myself here on this wick, try to get to the top of the pattern. So there's a possible trade right there on the 4-hour time frame. My stop would have to be kind of outside of this, you know, kind of where the wick went to. I'd like to get as low as the wick, but I don't think I can get there with my proper risk-reward ratio. But it's almost a 4-to-1 if I can hang out with my stop at 66,000. So my stop would be at 66,362. My take profit would be at 73,581, right? And let's take a look at that. It would be on the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. Let me take if there's any scalps on the smaller time frames too as well before I decide to dive into a bigger time frame trade. So look, the 3-minute just got above the 200 SMA. Very bullish sign for me personally. And we have a nice little flag here to the upside. The flag actually could take this whole length there. That could be the algorithmic move. This wick to that wick, right? That range bound area. Now, if we go below the 200 SMA, I'm out of the trade. There's no reason to take it. But if we stay above the 200 SMA, then I might as well do it. So here's the deal. This is kind of the scalp I'm looking at. And it coincides with a bigger idea that falling wedge may break to the upside. It could start right here with some type of this parabolic move. And I see this shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. You see? Previous support is becoming resistance here on the flip. And we got low stochastics on the 3-minute chart. We have a lot of people that are shorting the market too. And so we have exit liquidity for our longs. All right. It's also almost a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio. So I can risk $100 or $150 for almost $500 to $600. I like that risk-reward ratio. It makes sense to me. I hit the long tool. I see where I want to go. I want to go to 71,402. I do it to the dollar, right? I see where my stop loss is going to be. And you can see it's the red line. See how it's red right there. Hold on. There we go. And yeah, I just want to use that wick. 67,416. You see that? The daily's not too good, but let's see. We'll go for a scalp here. 150 for 700. And it is a Friday. You know, worst I can lose is $150. I think I'll be able to be okay. I think I'll make it, you know. I like to see this move to the upside. It's got cup and handle vibes for me too as well. Not perfect, but it's kind of like got a bit of a cup, right? And a handle there. Let's see if we can get some gains here to the upside. Bitcoin at 68,077. The entry was at 68,109. Already got a bit of a dip there. We'll see. And I could easily lose the trade. Nothing is guaranteed. I didn't check my 15-minute. That wants to dump in my face right now. Or my 5-minute. So we're going to have to kind of squeeze this one out on the 3-minute chart. See if we can get a bit of a short squeeze here to the upside. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. If we got any local We got some local data right there that gives us up to 66.8 and 66.7 right to my target, which produces a possible gain. We're in the gain right now, right? Up $6 at 168, 148. Let's see if we can get this push to the upside as the stochastics push on out. Previous support became resistance. We have an SR flip. Flag could push us to the upside. We're on the 21-day moving average and above a high volume node. These things express a possibility of a move to the upside. That's why I'm going for the probability of the move. Touch of the 21 and the 200 and above the 200 SMA. These three things all propel me an idea that we're going to make a move. We're up $12 at the trade now, 3.5%. Shout out to anyone that took more leverage, went harder, and probably made more money than me right now. But you're in the game right now. That's the fastest $16 you probably ever made in your life. I mean, how could you make $16 in less than a minute and a half while the guy is talking at 1 million miles a second? 68,200 to the upside. The second I showed you the trade, it started to bump to the upside. Who here is in gains right now already? Stop loss to break even. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for breaking it down. Look, we've already pumped pretty nicely from the entry at 68,100. You're already up $120 on the Bitcoin move. Let's see if we breach this and continue to the upside. Stochastics are giving us the okay for the entry. Can we get the move to the upside? All right. Money made when closed trades. Crypto Face earned a lot of money in the long today. Good morning. I hope everyone listened to me yesterday and didn't get stuck at the top. We get to 70K NC. We'll find out. Yeah. The 15-minute on Bitcoin, not a rising wedge. It may be. We'll take a look at it. I went through something similar. It hit me hard. Thank you for keeping it real. Yeah, I got in that ambulance with my mom. It was me getting in there, no one else. Shout out to the 1,777 people here on the live. Them 777s, baby. Them 777s. Blessings on blessings. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Let's get to 1,000 likes, baby. This is the stream here. We're going to show you how to make money every single day here. Live trades, constantly. Show you my portfolio. Show you what I'm buying and selling. Show you what's going on. Last night was our weekly screen share. I broke it down. We had an amazing time. We talked about a bunch of different coins. I shared my entire portfolio. I show you coins that I'm up right now that are pumping, still up 100% gains, right? So coins are banging to the upside, man. And look, this is breaking out. We're getting a breakout here for Bitcoin out of this falling wedge. It could be a fake out, but so far, we did just break out of the falling wedge. That is a breakout of the trend. Up $40, you're already up 11% on the trade, right? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Already 68,331 for Bitcoin. We got in at 68,109. You saw me enter the trade immediately. We started to make a pretty big move to the upside. I spent the day literally yesterday trying to move USDC on my safe PAL wallet, swap, and send ECT. Jupiter got it done. But man, what frustrations. Missing out on coins entry yesterday. We need to test BOME C on KuCoin. Yes, it is. Yes. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I just know that Boom is on MEXC. We know where it is. We're on the right stream with the right place with the right coins. Right? You called the short live on the screen share. So glad I joined, Sammy. Shout out to Wood by Wix, man. Blessings on blessings. Thank you. See, I called the short live on the screen share last night. The hidden bullish divergence in the 4 hour isn't bearish divergence. I want to learn more about it. Isn't it bearish divergence? No. Let's take a look here. There was bearish divergence in the 4 hour for sure that started this trend up here. That's bearish divergence. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down, right? But you never draw bearish divergence on the bottom of a chart, ever, in your life, you know. Technically, this, you know, no one will say this. You won't see this on any other channel. I backtest and do weird things that most people don't. But I did backtest. If you have a point to the downside and another point to the downside, and you connect the swings, okay, and you connect these swings, you're likely going to get a move back to the upside here. That says, and if none of these RSIs, if this RSI came down and you hit this line, then you couldn't draw this line. If one of these lines came down, you couldn't draw this line. But because you can cleanly draw this line to this line, it's an uptrend. And this line to this line is a downtrend. What it tells you is you're likely going to get a reversal to the upside. That's what it says. No guarantees, but that's what it says. Again, as a trader, you just do what the charts tell you to do. You don't question them, okay? This said it was going to break to the upside, so I took it. I didn't question it. It is what it is. We're above the 200 SMA. As long as we stay above that, we should be getting a pretty big move to the upside here on this, what is it, the 3-minute chart that we're trading here? Yeah. I'll trade any chart, any time frame. It doesn't really matter to me. I just, you know, as long as I see a setup that works, that fits my trading style, I'm in there like swimwear. Look, you're in the money now on this trade. Again, I do this almost every single day of my life. I show up, I give you guys a live trade, it plays out pretty nicely. The accuracy is insanity, all right? And I show you where the liquidity is too for BOOKMAP, suggesting that we go higher into $69,000. That's where the closest red area, suggesting that we're definitely going up to 69K. So it's likely we go to 69,000. We hit my target at 69,000. What? There's a bigger target there. 71,400 is the bigger target. That's if I took the whole length of this whole 1, 2, 3 move, right? We may not get that big. And what you really want to go for if you're scalping is just this move right here to about 69,366. Back to that resistance area. And you probably have a little bit of issue here when we hit that point too as well. All right. Who here is in the money on a trade right now, on a long trade, that they learned the education? Smash the like and subscribe to the most honest man in the crypto tube. His heart, mind, and portfolio are open book for everyone. No shills, no need. Love you, brother. Shout out to Mars Solo. God bless you, man. I shill no coin on no man. Blessings on blessings to everybody out here. I just show you what I'm doing. If you call that a shill, so be it, but I don't get paid to shill a coin. If you contacted me right now and said, hey, we're going to give you 10 grand to talk about a coin, I tell you that I don't need your money, man. I want God's money. I don't want your money. I want the money that God helped me get through my hard work and perseverance. I don't want any fast, easy money. And, trading's not easy money. It really isn't. For everyone that went through the dip yesterday and, it wasn't easy. That dip was not easy. Blessings on blessings to everyone that didn't panic sell, that held your bags, that kept your conviction, and that stayed strong. All right? Look, I just gave you the live trade. You're already up $300 of the Bitcoin. Bang, bang, bang. 15% gains for me. I used a small amount. I went small ball. $350 on the leverage. $13,000 trade, right? The dip got me badly. I got liquidated from the previous dump, but I'm slowly gaining profits because of you, lifer. God bless you, man. Some people will say anything to cause you to pay attention to them. Amen. Sam shows the love and the work ethic. The 99 is an ecosystem of some of the most brilliant traders in the space. If you're having trouble with the charts, there's always someone there to help you. Join the 99 and find your family. Bought more Bitcoin last night on the dip. Amen. Shout out to Rave Song Records. So did I. I bought $7 grand of it. I figured, hey, we may not get a chance. Deep Brain Chain in the plus. Jupe is in the plus. What's your tool that shows TP and stop loss on MEXC and TradingView? How do I access it? It's right here, the long tool. It's just the long position. It's great. I love it. Yeah. Wow, we're moving to the upside really nicely here. Who is up on the trade? Who is banging on this trade to the upside right now? Bang, 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 bang. Nailing it right now to the upside. Bitcoin at 68,450. We gave you the exact entry. We were down for a half a second on this trade. I'm loving it. 60% gains fastly and furiously to the upside for Bitcoin. Stop loss could be shaved now by at least half. You see? Bring the stop loss by half. And on a shady market like this, I would close that and take that 50%, and then we're going to wait for our next scalp, okay? Now I look like this, and I start to look at this, and I start seeing this now. Likely now we're going to come down to the bottom of the channel. How do I know this? Because I'm an absolute maniac, okay? How do I sell local tops exactly when it happens? I don't know. I'm just so in tune. Get in tune with the charts, and you'll be in tune like me. Everything will start to make sense. Everything will start to make sense. I'm telling you, like, your whole life will align like the stars, man. You'll be like Orion's belt, moving like a Viking underneath in the ocean waves, looking up at the celestial sky, feeling like you can go anywhere at any time and no one can stop you. A true Viking. Where my Vikings at? Let's go, Vikings! Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, right? Boom. Lock in profits whenever you can. The more you pay yourself, the more you pay yourself, right? All right? Just remember that statement. This looks like it's going to moon, though, and go further to the upside. Very high likely that we could get this. This thing is mooning. Massive, massive short squeeze now. Not massive, but we are getting a short squeeze to the upside. I just see some type of pullback there, like we're making some type of channel. We'll see. Does still have the measured move, which should make it to the measured move. Target's going to take you further to about, what, 69,463? That's the level that I'm watching. But we could end up making one of these. And then the next target would be there, see? Shout out to everybody in gains right now. I showed you exactly how to get in. Did Mexi ever reimburse you after the glitch you experienced the other day during the dump? They did. I proved it. I'll show you right now my conversation with Mexi. And I'll show it to you right now. Actually, they're the best, man. They never play games. Especially, they treat me like gold. Right? And where is it right here? Let me find it. Right here. Look at this. I sent them the video. I said I was 9 for 9 before this. My stop loss gave me $670 loss. He says, hey, buddy, there was indeed a delay in execution of the order. We will make full compensation for your $677. And bam. Yep. No jokes, man. They did it immediately without playing games. The lifer gains respect, man. All right? All around the internet. People say whatever they want, but the work ethic demands respect. Everybody knows there's the man that doesn't take a day off. That's about his business. And that makes it happen every single day. I just gave you guys a live trade that you're in gains. Like, what are you going to complain about, right? Then I showed you how to take profits. Everyone's like, why did he sell so early? Because he took profits. He does that 5 times a day. He makes $500, $600. 10 times a day, whatever. You know what I mean? And not every trade. Some trades go higher, lower, faster. It all depends. This one's still pumping, actually, to the upside. I sell early because I lock in my profits. Sometimes, too, I'm trading bigger time frames or bigger money, too. So I'm practicing like when I'm using hundreds of thousands of dollars. Super chats, AX, Blur, ICP, NIBI, and DIJ Game. Let's take a look at PALMAI for my man. We're getting the bounce to the upside as suggested on that 4-hour time frame. Shows we're going to pump. I see a pump back to the upside, and honestly, there's hidden bullish divergence. I don't think anyone else is calling out this hidden bullish. I don't think anyone else can see it because you have to backtest for years to play with this, and I did it. And I'm experimental. Most people wouldn't even think of it. They would just be like, no, they would only see this as the divergence. They would just never even think about it. One day I said, hey, is that? And I tried it, and it worked. So I tried things no one else ever tried before, or maybe other people did, but they never told me they did, right? And then it happened to play out. So by sitting alone and figuring this out, I was able to kind of get down. This 4-hour looks like it's going to take over. It just continue to pump to the upside. That's what I was thinking of, trading the 4-hour just alone, getting it at 67,931. Man, it was such a monster. See, that was the trade right there. Didn't like the risk-reward ratio, but that was technically the 4-hour trade. See, you're in the money too right now to the upside. Wow, this trade is booming. Wish I never got out, but it's okay. It's okay. We were above the 200 SMA. Really no reason to leave. But look at that thing booming. Now you got about here. Going to get a bit of resistance. Trade is flying to the upside, everybody. You're in gains right now. Who's in massive gains right now? Bang, bang, bang. 610 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watches. I just gave you a free trade, man. I give you guys free trades every single day, and I show you how my system works and how I'm able to figure out where Bitcoin's going to go. I saw the double bottom of the Stokes. I could tell you that this was likely going to make a move to the upside. All right. Time to sell or time to buy, baby. Man, we're booming. Now, once we break this high, we're going to continue. This thing's going to probably rip all the way back to 69,500. And what a move all the way down from that 65, right? Bitcoin's already back up $3,000. These ETFs have to buy the stuff, and the halving's coming, so they're going to have to pay more for it soon anyway. So why would they not buy it now? It just doesn't make sense. They're going to inherently have to pay more for it. That's in our favor right now. The competition of the ETFs is in our favor, and they're going to have to pay more for it. So it just doesn't make sense, but I'm open-minded. I look at the charts. The charts still tell me, hey, something could go down, right? So 69.22 is the target now, and you have a big sell order at 68,870, which tells me we could get up there. So now we got a little bit of a pullback. So now I might look at the 1-minute chart here and see if I can find something to scalp. Look, it was a double bottom. Double bottoms break to the upside. 1-1, boop, 68% of the time in a falling wedge. That's it. I just traded the traditional chart the way it was supposed to be traded. And I don't get in unless the 21 days touching price action and the Stokes are low. And you're above the 200 SMA. This is just a foolproof way to trade. This kind of has cup and handle vibes. If this kind of makes another flag, I could scalp this now. Okay? I can scalp any time frame. I can trade the weekly, the monthly, the daily, the 1 minute, the 1 second. I can show you how to trade any single time frame. I don't think you've ever seen a YouTuber do that. I can trade any single time frame. You name it, I can trade it. I can put 100 grand on Solana on the weekly. Bang on them, right? Now I'll show you how I did that, why I did it, and what was happening in my thought process there if you'd like to know, right? 1 second chart. Gets above the 200 SMA. You'd be surprised. Could be a big pump to the upside there. It's insanity. I got you into this, I got into this trade at the exact entry time. This thing actually might continue to pump right now. Like this may be the tiny little flag here. Seems like it's like it's brewing. Like there's a short squeeze coming. I wouldn't be surprised if this pumps up right now. 69,463. The stop loss will be below there, 68,369. The 369. Make sure you don't do that, right? I personally rather see it turn into somewhat of a smaller flag, like a flag like this. I'm not used to it being that small. There we go. That makes more sense. This flag's out. I take this next flag. You see? It is showing some serious buy pressure though, or short liquidation. My accounts are popping. I love hearing that. That's what we want to see, baby. So boom, getting ready for its move to the upside here. You can see it. That's a bull pennant. Looks like it's likely going to make a move to the upside here for boom. All right. TREMP just hit, right? On the 1 minute. Did they give us the 1 second here? I don't think you get the 1 second on spot, right? They won't do that. TREMP. So it was 20 cents. It already went to 50 cents, right? It's been out for 3 minutes, right? Again, high risk to chase a brand new coin on an exchange, but I've seen this. A lot of them, I put what I'm willing to lose, and they end up playing out, right? Let's take a look. I had this coin, MSTR? MSTR, I think it was. I got some liquidity in here. Look, 3333. I put money in this coin a long time ago, and it pumped, pumped the other day. Did it dump again? No, see, this thing just ripped. I don't know what it was. It went from 8 cents to 16 cents. It doubled up. I had no idea what it was. I saw it on Twitter, literally, I don't know when. I'm going to say 4 or 5 months ago, right? So I'm going to try. I don't even think I can. I don't even know if I'd be able to get out of this coin. So you go really low, you go lower, you go to 15.5, 15.7, and you try to unload. I make 120. Did I get? Oh, I got out. So then look, I can now go over to BOME, right? And again, I'm only going to risk what I'm willing to lose. Okay. Back to the 1 minute, but that's a bull pennant. Okay. Bull pennants break out 68% of the time. So I have a 68% chance of making gains right now. And if I do this every day, 100 times, I'm going to, hopefully win 68% of the time. And I know it's hot. Everyone's all over the coin. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty obvious to me. And I go a little bit above where we're at. And we get into boom, right? BOME, whatever you want to call it. You look at your order history, make sure you got filled fast and furiously. Maxi is speedy. And so I'm likely to make $500 on this coin. We'll see what happens, right? Very small market cap. Be very careful. And again, I'm not risking a lot, right? Watch the stream every day will change your life, man. So here's a live trade that I gave you guys, or a trade that I gave in the live stream in the trading group, and it was honestly the hottest coin right now comparatively to what's happening in the market. I put 100 grand in Solana at the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? It's been an amazing move, right? So yeah, we're just watching this flag here form on the 1 minute time frame. Kind of another cup and handle here for a possible next entry to the upside on a bit of a scalp. You want to get the scalp ready. 69,463. I know where the stop would be. You see what I mean? This would be kind of how your previous support becomes resistance. You SR flip that level. Okay. Then you bring it up. Okay, I'm going to risk. Wow, that's 100 for $900, right? It's a 1-to-9 risk reward ratio. I'll take that all day long, right? Super chats, AXC, Blur. Let's take a look at PALMAI. But we're getting a nice breakout like we suggested. And look, a big wick to the upside with a green candle next to it. Very bullish sign for me right now. However, I don't love the daily too much. I got to give you that. I don't love the daily too much, but let's see. Can we get this breakout to the upside here? Can this kind of complex inverted head and shoulder, which that's what it is to me. It's a complex inverted head, multiple shoulders on both sides with a spearhead in the middle. I've seen it play out many, many times, right? Still, don't chase the perpetual. Make sure you got some type of flag, something that makes sense here. We may be doing something like this now. We now need a bounce. If this starts to fall through, you don't want to lose. If you lose the 200 SMA on the 1 minute, this whole thing is a wrap. And we're going lower. All right, you lose this yellow line, which they're kind of channeling a bit here. All right, maybe making some type of flag like this now. So I'm not ready to enter the trade yet. It's not giving me the indications that I'm looking for. Let's take a look at PALMAI. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 1,984 people, 670 likes. I knew it would take 5 days for that daylight savings time to kind of come back into play. That's what happened last year. Same thing. Welcome back, everyone that missed me. I know the time might have thrown you off, but I'm back, baby. And I never went nowhere. I never changed my time. They just changed the time on me. I like PALMAI. It's hot. PALMAI. I think you asked for PAL, but I did PALM, so I'll have to do PAL now, right? Slept like a baby. God bless the lifers. Dude, I really did, man. Today was the first day. Sorry, everyone in the trading group. I was not up at 7 a.m. I was out cold. The market took a lot out of me, everybody. I have to be honest. Just a week took a lot out of me. My daughter was in the hospital with a nosebleed that turned into profusely throwing up blood that the doctors couldn't stop, and it was out of control. I'm personally in this coin. I think it's beautiful and hot. I like it. I like the fact that it's doing what I call a bit of hidden bullish divergence. Is that swinging up? Well, that's swinging sharply to the downside. The 6 hour looks good. The 4 hour looks, starting to show some signs of a previous support as resistance, and it could drop even further. But man, this thing was hot. I'm not selling it. Why would I sell it? You know what I'm saying? We got in so early on this coin. 30 cents we got in. We're still up holding a 5x. So I see PALMAI continuing to the upside here, and it's a hot choice too on token metrics. We went over all the hottest coins last night that are likely to pump in the next 10 days. My whole crew knows what they are. We've gone over them. And then my elite traders know what they are. We're going to start pumping charts out. And there's a lot coming our way for everybody. So just stay excited, stay blessed, and stay motivated. All right? We love you. We appreciate you. I told you Jupe was going to pump hard, baby. I told you AVAX was going to pump hard. Everything doing damage, man. All right. Yeah, we already got the target for Solana. Yeah. You give more of your time than anyone else, Sam. No need to explain yourself. Shout out to Jedi M for real, man. Boom, breaking out. Of course it is. Come on, man. We know what's going on. I'm going to show you how to make $500 on a live stream. Let's do this, baby. Shout out to Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'd greatly appreciate it. At CryptoLifer33. All right, we're blowing up. We breached that 25,000 on to 26 on our way to 30K. All right. Bitcoin live trading. We get 300. We got people viewing the live stream here on Twitter too. We appreciate that. All right. Appreciate everything you have. Maybe your meme position is not as big as your buddies. So what? Appreciate what you do have. Follow for more tips on having an abundance mindset, right? But it's true, right? It really is true. Blessings on blessings, everybody here. Shout out to Crypto Billy, man. We love you, brother. We love you. Shout out to High Res, man. Bang. High Res the rapper, man. Dude is well known, right? He's got millions of followers. Look at him hitting up. I've known him since he was like 16. We used to talk online a long time ago, man. Blessings on blessings to everyone out here. And it's fun to mix, with everyone here on Twitter. I have a blast. Look at this. The scam coins are getting crazy. 27 trillion circulation, unlimited supply. Only one node, 25% of the supply minted in the last 6 months. 1% of holders own 30%. It's the USD, right? It's got the worst tokenomics. It's got worse tokenomics than Doge. Like, you're better off being in Dogecoin. It's crazy, right? That's what people don't realize. You look at these coins and you think you're in high risk. You're in the riskiest asset in the world holding that dollar. Pretty crazy, right? How that because everyone else is making you think that I'm going to say something that's going to hurt, but the ignorant thought is the common thought. The average person does not have the knowledge. And I always say this, go back in time. And this is how I figured it out. History tells me the lessons in life. When Thomas Edison was making the light bulb, when Nikola Tesla was working on some of the greatest inventions in the world, right? He wasn't at the bar drinking with everybody, all right? When everyone else was at the bar drinking, they thought they knew it all. They didn't know a dang thing. It was the guy that was alone, tinkering away inside of his, warehouse or his, his basement somewhere. And it's kind of interesting. Like, it reminds me, kind of the TA guys. We sit here, we tinker alone, and we can kind of see where the market's going and what's happening. But nobody else can see it. Everyone else is talking, oh yeah, but they can't see what the market's going to do. The charts tell you what the markets are going to do. So like I enter this trade here. I like to see the stochastics aggressive. We got the breakout. Suggests that we're going to start getting the short squeeze now to the upside. All the way to 69,200, which is my exact target. Look, this lines up with the red line with my line. See? So we're entering, and we want to see them gobble up these shorts above us to the upside. And we have the Stokes in our favor with the liquidity in our favor. See how we're doing this? This is BookMap. Link in the description below to BookMap. Get Global Plus. You won't get it any better than the way we give it to you. You won't get it any less expensive. Shout out to the beautiful team of BookMap and all the people out there that support my channel. We appreciate you. And we thank you for your constant support and love. All right. Go, boom, go, baby. 777s right now. You saw that? 777s. And again, it could easily crash to the downside. I put what I'm willing to lose. I'll walk away and not even think about it again. My daughter is awesome. She's 100% right now. Thank you so much for asking, my friends. Very, very nice of you. Blessings on blessings. Shout out to everybody out here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time, baby. Remember when we all bought Jupe? I told you it was good to get into that pre-sale. I love Jupe, baby. Jupe's going to be big. I see Jupe doing a 20x or more. We are all positioned to be in a very, very lucrative market, everybody. Don't let these little dips and flips get in your head. I like what we're getting into. I like what's going on. I like where we're headed, Now, possible kind of lower. Let's see this here. Could be making a bigger flag. Nah, it looks like it's still outside the flag, but we'll see. Could roll over here. It is a Friday. Friday trading is not my favorite, I'll tell you that. But, we get what we can take when after we have a massive dump like this, you get what you can take. This falling wedge should break up to the upside. Target takes us further to 69,200, 69,400. That's what we're looking at on BookMap. But again, all right, everyone make sure you give this man a thumbs up. It takes 2 seconds. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I'd like to see 1,000 likes in a second here. It only takes 268 of you to do it real fast. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it going. Let's get to 1,000 likes and let's move on here. Don't let me ask again. All right. Don't let me ask again. All right. Wow. I opened my Solana wallet. Wow. I forgot I got memes. Oh, wow. Solana love. Wow. That's amazing, man. Wow. I got tons of free tokens too. That's insane, man. AVAX to Mars. The AVAX to Mars, kid. Heavens to Murgatroyd. You ever heard that? Solana wallet. Oh, yeah, my Jupe is... I was like, where's my Jupe? Did they give us cat with hat? Did everyone get that, or is that a fake one? I never bought that thing. I just want to make it clear. Look at me. I never touched this stuff. This could be... Don't touch this stuff. Memes, VIP airdrop. Watch out when you get stuff like this in your wallet. Just be careful. All right? Like, don't. I wouldn't do anything with that. All right? Just be very, very careful with stuff like that. All right? Bit of a double top M right there that could definitely dump on your face. Just be careful. Always have a stop loss. All right? I'm not feeling that right now. Took a violent turn. Now you want to see if you're going to stay inside of like the triangle here. See if you're going to get the bounce. If you don't get the bounce, it's an M and going to drop. You need this bounce right here now. Stochastic suggests that you may not get it, but let's see. Patterns tend to kind of command the charts. Nice bounce off the bottom of the channel. We needed that. See? Cup and handle now could really get us further to the upside. You see? See, I'm watching price action. As you can see, this is where we should get the bounce. We got the bounce. Everything should be kind of going in motion. All right? Anyway. Who here's having a blast with me today? Just really enjoying the trading. Just part of the passion, part of the love. I'm loving it. I hope you are too. So PALMAI on my radar for a possible gain to 303. I already gave you another trade too as well. I showed you a trade that I'm in. I showed you so much, man. I love y'all. All right. Thank you, Sean, for the weekly TA. I totally forgot I got to do weekly TA today. I'll do that right away. Right when the stream ends, I'm going to do that because I'm just feeling it right now. We'll get it done immediately. I like when I get it done after the stream. Sometimes I have stuff to do. I think I forget, even I forget that I'm a dad because I'm the crypto lifer. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I got to be a dad today too. And I got to go do all this dad stuff with my kids and my family, you know. Which I love doing it, don't get me wrong. I immerse myself in family life. But you're the career, the dad, the life, right? And then there's really no time for me to be me, just sit and walk in the woods. That's why I try to do that as much as I can, right? Who here has, trouble balancing their crypto life with their regular life? It's not easy, right? It's not easy. Crypto becomes all-encompassing, doesn't it? It seems to just take over every aspect of your life. Very, 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 very bullish, right? Wow, Pocket Network exploded? Oh, no, I was about to say that from when I put it out there at 9 cents, it's up pretty nicely. I just, bugged out. I was like, whoa. But I was looking at it on the KuCoin chart, not the MEXC chart. I thought this flag had broken out. You get it? I was like, wow. But Pocket Network is next to blow. I'm telling you right now. I can see what's happening here with Pocket, and it's hot. Kyle Chasse is the man. He has a lot to do with Pocket. He also got Paid Network. I'm telling you, man, these are big deals. So pay attention to Pocket and Paid. All right? You want to get paid in your pocket, don't you? Hey. Shout out to the $71 in chat revenue. Thank you so much for doing that. We really, really appreciate each and every one of you who stands by the channel, supports me, and does what you can. Bitcoin's at 68,360. I know where it is all the time. You don't have to tell me where it is. I got the BOOKMAP up at all times. Watching BOOKMAP. All right. Falling off a little bit here, turning into a flag. See a bigger flag. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. As long as you stay above the 200 SMA, you're in good shape. All right? On that 1 minute chart. You lose that 200 SMA, that's going to be a problem. Kind of has an M pattern there too that wants to dump on you though. You got to get the bounce here too, or we're going to get stopped out. It's okay. It's okay to lose a trade. Drop up 20%. What do y'all think of Illuvium? I like Illuvium. I own Illuvium. Yeah. Hi Sam, where can I watch the 10 coins to watch this week from last night? I'm in the group. Where can I watch the 10 coins to watch? I don't know what that means. Why don't you just watch last night's live stream and write down the coins we talked about? Something's weird's not coming out with that statement, Christopher. I'm confused, man. You're saying you went to the... where can I watch the 10 coins to watch this week from last night? I'm in the group. I don't know about 10 coins. Oh, we have a token metric section inside of the trading group that you could dive into and see what I'm looking at and what coins I like out of token metrics and kind of what we looked at last night. Ask people in the trading group. Watch the beginning video when you join the group. You didn't watch the watch first video, man. That's how I know you didn't do what you were supposed to do when you came into the group. You got to watch the watch first video. Everyone. I think things out very thoroughly for you. I'm a very conscious being. I think of what it would be like for you to enter the trading group. When you enter the trading group, the first thing you have to do, all right, the very, 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 very first thing is watch first. It's called watch first for a reason. It's going to teach you what's going on inside the 99 and how to navigate it. I built so much for you. If you don't watch this, you're not going to be able to take advantage of it. You're going to miss out. Don't miss out on what you paid for. Get the information you deserve. Okay? Funny, I joined yesterday and I had a fishing tournament on the night of the screen share. We won the tournament though. Amazing, man. Blessings on blessings, brother. Blessings on blessings. Yeah, we're gone, baby. We're gone. Boom is moon, dude. That thing is mooning to the upside. We're already up in gains. I just showed you how to make another 22% gains live on the channel, right? I mean, you do whatever you want. I'm sure gains are falling off of me. Like, we're just shaking them off, man. We got gainitis even on a day when everyone's supposed to be sad and we're dumping. No, we're going to find the next coin. This is the channel that you want to be on, man. There's other channels too. All right, there's like 5 great channels. I think that's all you need. I watch like 4 or 5 channels and I know who to watch. That's it. This thing is booming to the upside. I'm in it nicely. I'm happy we're up 66%, hit a high of 90%. I talked about to the trading group. I told you when I got in. AXGT pumping to the upside, showing signs of life here. Excited. The Bitcoin trade sitting inside of the flag, pumping to the upside. Did I not open the trade? Dang, man. Hold on here. See, I like this low stochastic move now, and there's the flag here. You got an SR flip right there. Resistance popped up. Bounce. I get rid of this flag for now. Remember, we gave you this initial trade. This trade is technically still open. See, if you got in here, could slowly get to the target over time. Long as the 3-minute stays above that 200 and the other charts stay above the 200 SMA 2 as well, we're in pretty good shape. Right? $69. I like to go to the bigger target there. $780. 68167. See, that's got a better I do about 100 or 400 depending. That's a beautiful double bottom on both the Stokes and price action. Signs of life with the 21. We should be there's a high probability we're going to get the pump here to the upside. After that recovery from the high at 68,784, sell off, people get back in, find out where that price really wants to sit. All right. Gainitis cream, lifer formulation, a must have. You got to rub the cream on, right? Look at this Ray. It's at 175. Oh, may I cash out my Solana? Oh my God. Amazing, right? Dude, I'm so happy, man. You're in the game right now. You're just making gains. See? Dude, crypto always has a way to make gains. Look, I put $100 grand in Solana. I am a happy man right now. I'm up like $70,000. I'm up. I won a 109. So we divide that by 9. We minus 9, right? 7. So I'm up $73,000 right now. 73 grand. It's basically double my money already. I just put it in. Unbelievable. Right there, I put it in at 109, and I could see it moving. I see Solana going to 219. Okay? I said, watch this flag here and flag it out, right? Let's see what's happening to the flag for Solana. I feel like it's breaking out of the little flag it was in. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of that. And the flag is making its move here. Small measured move here, but it'll probably likely to get to this next level at 220. And I see this coming to the all-time high not too far from now. It really is, man. Solana. And my bigger target takes me to 220. How do I get 220? These like move around. So we called 177. If you remember, we hit it exactly. But we called that level. We were like, yeah, we'll probably hit 177. Sorry, I got these too far away. Hold on, it's annoying. There we go. I want you to see the freaking candles, like, in all its entirety. You hit control, you can grab anything you want and duplicate it. So, like, if I need another trend line and I need this one, I hit control, I just grab it right off. So awesome, right? So, look, Solana inside this beautiful flag, and boom, in the last few days, just, and I got in right there. I saw it as a cup and handle. When I saw a huge asset consolidate like this, and I looked at it on the weekly chart, and I saw the weekly was just getting started on the stochastics, I said, man, if I get in right here, I said, the weekly's just about to start. I said, I'm going to go on the next big rally with this 100 grand. And I said, what's the move? I said, well, the move is going to be the length of the pole. And I'm going to be able to get all the way up to 219. I'm going to double my money. within, and I said, it looks like I can get in and the 19th, and it said somewhere by May 3rd, you know, so it says in 2 to 3 months, I'll be able to make 100 grand. That's pretty sweet, right? I mean, think about it. You know, some people that make 100 grand consider themselves and like, oh, I make 100 grand, I'm in a high tax bracket or something. Like, funny, I used to make 100 grand and thought I was like, you know, oh, you know, it's like, now I think 100 grand, no offense, I think it's kind of like, you know, I'm like, oh, that's fun. That's fun for you. 100 grand. Oh, it's like, no, I'm not putting anybody down. 100 grand is an amazing amount of money. And any, you know what? It's not about money. It's about what you do with your life. If you're a veterinarian, you're making 80 grand, I think you're a success right now because you're doing what you love to do with your life. Anyone that's going after a present day ideal that fulfills them, you're a success. Like if you're using focus and discipline and you're going after what you truly wanted in life, you're a success. I firmly believe that, you know, and you can become successful with anything you put your mind to, everyone, not what they tell you have to become. You come into the world and everyone wants you to join their party, work for their company, so they're going to push their agendas on you. You're going to have to go into nature, find yourself, find your chi, and really come to terms with who you are and what you want to do with your life, and then find out what makes you tick, what makes you rock, what makes you go. So ICP on the weekly looks pretty nice to me. It could make a little bit of a move here further down, something like this, but over time, it looks like it's making what's called a bull flag on the weekly, headed further to the upside. I see this thing maintaining its move and heading further up to $225, not, you know, in probably 4 to 5 weeks. I think someone asked about ICP here. I am trying to turn 50 into 500K. You will. Don't say try. Get rid of the word try. It's the worst word in the English language. What if I told you I was going to try to be here tomorrow? Hey, guys, watch this. Watch how this does for you. Hey, guys, I'm going to try to be on the live stream tomorrow at 10, right? I'll see you guys. I'm going to try to be there, right? We'll have a nice live. That's like the worst feeling, right? You guys don't, it doesn't sound like I'm going to be there, does it? How about this? I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I'm going to be there for sure. I am. You are going to turn 50K into 500K. You are going to do it. And let's celebrate your first super chat. Let's get rid of the word try. It is the worst word in the English language. I don't like anyone in my company using it. I don't like my wife using it. I don't like my kids using it. I don't use that word. I'm aggressive against that word try. Anti-try. I'm anti-try. You know what I mean? I'm anti-try. I'm full on do, right? Let's do. Let's get it done. You know what I mean? When we try, we may or may not get it done. When we tell ourselves it's going to happen, we make it happen. You are that much in control of your reality. You don't have to try. You can make it happen. You can, you will, you are the best. We talked about PALMAI down here. That's when my first alert came out. I went over this coin in November. If you look at my trading group and you say, when did he first put out PALMAI? Again, you can research me too. You can join my trading group for 1 month and start putting coins up here and see, when did he first give this call? When did he first give that call? And you'll get goosebumps. You know, you'll get goosebumps. Look, first, I had a bot telling me when it got listed on CoinEx. It told me at 10:10. So I knew about it right in the beginning. And then on 11:14, PALMAI has a relationship with Google, and a big YouTuber talked about it. We found it a few weeks back, but want to put it on your radar. Dude, I'm putting it out in November 14th. Down here. Down here. When the thing was literally 7 cents. It went to a high of 87 cents. Okay? This is the type of stuff you're going to get in my trading group. And then on top of that, we're not just going to say, oh, we made the call. You're going to get multiple charts of PALMAI. Like after it already boomed up, then I showed you this consolidation. I showed you where the perfect place to get into was. If you missed the initial one, I then relentlessly keep showing you how to get into the trade over and over again. Then I show you this next flag. It doesn't stop. I show you where to get it, how to get it. It's insane. And we prove to you over and over again that we produce. All right, 68,390 for Bitcoin. I like what I'm seeing inside the flag now. Starting to kind of fill out. However, it didn't break out with the iStochastics. Tells me it may, you know, but we'll see. We're still kind of doing our thing. Upset. We're down $16 of the trade. I like this track. BOOKMAP still holding us down. Shout out to the channel sponsor, iTrust Capital. We appreciate you. iTrust Capital, the best place. Watch my video on iTrust Capital. I really break it down. Talk about distributions. Talk about the difference between an IRA, Roth IRA, how to take distributions, and kind of, the forms you may have to fill out and what you have to do in case. So just things you want to make sure you're maintaining it, doing it properly for your IRA with iTrust Capital. You can buy and sell cryptocurrency inside there tax-free. Also, you can buy Bitcoin on the weekend. You can't do that on the ETF. Bitcoin takes a big dump. And it's a Saturday. You can't take advantage of that on the ETF, but you can take advantage of it with iTrust Capital. They just really have so many advantages over the ETF, in my humble opinion. You can also get in kind. You can get it out in kind. So when you're done, they're going to send you the Bitcoin. It's pretty awesome, right? That they're going to send you the Bitcoin. To me, that's amazing. My daughter Valentina lost her tooth last night and got $20 from the Tooth Fairy. She wants to give your daughter half to get an ice cream because she was at the hospital and she hopes she's better. Dude, glory to God, just gave $10 of a $20 super chat from his daughter. And you're teaching her how to give, man. You're teaching her the number one lesson of abundance, how to give. She already knows how to give, man. Babe, they're going to give, this one girl got $20 from the Tooth Fairy. And she's going to give $10 of it for Nyla to have an ice cream. Because she feels bad Nyla was in the hospital, man. Blessings on blessings. You're going to make me cry. How do you personally deal with haters? I don't see them. I'm on another level. They don't live my life. Of course they hate on me. They don't drive Cadillac Escalades. They don't wear three-piece suits. Why do I even think about them? They don't matter to me. Let's move on. It's a great question followed by a great answer. You know what I mean? Did Kobe Bryant worry about his haters? Did Tom Brady worry about the hater when Tom Brady was throwing a touchdown pass and some dude on the sidelines was like, "You suck, Tom Brady"? You think he gave a damn? No. You think I give a damn about a hater? No. If anything, I want to send them love. I pray for the haters, man. Because if you're hating on me, I don't even want to talk about it. I talk about the love. I focus on the love, right? Churro, the Jupiter dog, is out of control today on Solana. Dude, I knew Churro was going to be hot. I had a feeling Churro was going to be hot. Elmo was hot. They're all hot. It's insane right now. It's a meme explosion. The whole market went sideways and everyone's like, we'll just trade memes. I was giving Elmo about my buddy just the other day. Thing mooned. Let's look at Churro. I'm about to just get Solana, put it on my Phantom wallet, and just hang out in a trading group together with each and every... Did this thing really boom? Look, I drew this. Oh my God. I drew this before it happened. It's insane. You guys got to go... Wait. When did I go over Churro? Yesterday? Right? Shout out to Kyle Chassé. Definitely a channel you want to keep around. But look, let's go to the lives here. Shout out to the 12,000 viewers. Did we do Churro yesterday or the day before? Dude, that's crazy. I drew that Adam and Eve cup and handle just out of like crazy idea, right? Brrr, brrr. I have like an amazing search ability. Brrr, brrr. No. I know we went over this coin though. I know we did. I just want to see the setup when he talked about it. Unbelievable. Let it drop. Richard called the top buying ether for you guys funny. See, we go over every coin that we talk about. We give you a timestamp of it. Must have been, I'm not going to spend more time on this, but dang. Churro to the upside up 7x. Look at that thing. In literally like an hour. Insanity. And look, I drew this Adam and Eve double bottom on it, like playing games, but, and then I drew just, maybe it was already up when I drew this. Let's see, on the daily. No, it could have been because this happened on the daily. I didn't draw this yet. This is insane. $4 million market cap. It's still tiny too. This thing is tiny. So when we learned about it, it was like, it was at like $4 million market cap divided by 7. Wow. So that's 40 divided by 7. You're talking like, the thing was like in the hundreds of thousands, man. Insanity. Churro for 7x. Anyway, always high risk. Be careful. You go to gainers and losers. Look at the top gainers in the last 5 minutes. You got PEPE Soul. You got Friend is up 13%. In the last 24 hours, 413,000% Toad. Toady meme coin, right? BOME is up 340,000%. Book a meme, right? This thing's out of control. Did it pull back? No, it's still pumping here on MEXC to the upside, doing damage. Now you are 34% gains if you jumped in. Insanity. If I did that alone today, that's all I needed to do, but I did so much more than that. Insanity. Bitcoin struggling. Looks like that trade may not play out to the upside. Friday's not my favorite day to leverage trade. I usually lay off the leverage trading. Back for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Even Monday if we get it. Thank you for ICP. God bless you. Can you check MINA protocol? We'll take a look at MINA. Shout out to all the super chats. Shout out to Nina Adalin. Shout out to Bufflink. Shout out to Ryan Fushog. Shout out to Benga. Shout out to J Money 23. Thoughts on SHIDO, please, good sir. Shout out to Mellis Williams. Shout out to Lifers. Blocktopia if we have time. Shout out to Brick Dorsey in the house. Dude is jacked. Diesel, man. Brick, when we hit in the gym, man. Shout out to Master Friend. Slept like a baby. Did you eat the pumpkin seeds, everybody? Shout out to the Shy Typer. Churro, the Jupiter dog is out of control today. Super Trump, look at bullish. Can we check the chart later? Sam, what do you know about DGI Games? Just heard about it like a few days ago. Gambix with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much for the first super chat on the live. NIBI, new coin. Heard about it from the token metrics. What's your thoughts? Isn't that Narubu? Or is it NIBI? Smash the like and subscribe to the most honest man in crypto too. His heart, mind, and portfolio open book for everyone. No shills, no need. Love your brother. Shout out to Mars Solo. PAL AI, which we're going to look at now. And God bless my brother. And then she gave us the ice cream. Glory to God. Kenny G, Cameron Earth King, Live, Laugh, and Love. Wow. And the official Gem Class podcast, AXS and Blur. Blessed to be a lifer. Sent a super chat on Axe a few days ago. Never got covered. How do you personally deal with what? I don't even know what he's talking about. Let's take a look at AXS. I work on every day. I stay happy. I stay in a good mood. That's how I deal with life, Not everybody's going to like you. That's a fact in life, man. So if you put yourself out there, it is what it is. What they say about me is none of my business. That's what my mother told me. Yeah. What they say about me is none of my business. It has nothing to do with me making money and running my company, right? So, I don't know. I got Satoshis to count, man. I got miles to drive on my Cadillac, bro. I got places to go. I got people to tutor that want to join me in my journey. I do one-on-ones with amazing people. I had a one-on-one with someone yesterday. It made my day. His name is Shane. Shane, if you're out there listening, I love you, brother. You mean a lot to me. You shared your story with me. You shared your life with me. And I feel like we really connected. I had a good time, man. The one-on-ones really, really reverberate. They're reverberation for me. Like, I get this vibrational feeling back from everyone else. Blessings on blessings. Blessings on blessings. Straight up. AVAX 56. I haven't been sleeping right. Have some pepitas. Go get some pumpkin seeds at night. I ate a handful of pumpkin seeds at night. I am out. 40 minutes later, I have the deepest sleep of my life last night. Wow, shout out to the 50 channel memberships from Decrypted Tax. I can't believe you just did that. And shout out to Decrypted Tax, man. We're going to be working with my man. Let's show his website, Decrypted Tax. I love you, Ernest. I'm just absent-minded, man. But my team is on it. This guy's one of the nicest people. He's a personal lawyer of mine. I'm just making it clear. He's my personal tax attorney at this point. I don't want to deal with anybody else, okay? And you guys know my integrity and the way I am. I don't want to deal with anybody else. He was dealing with my mom when she died, and he was so lovely about it. He handled the situation with such grace and honor. So I feel connected to him, man, and his name is Ernest Lee. Let's take a look at Decrypted Tax real quick and show you. And I have a link. I'm pretty sure we got a link in the description. I should know, right? I do so much here. Let me find the link if I can. I don't know if we have it up. See? Yeah, personal tax lawyer, Decrypted Tax right here. He'll do your taxes, number one. He'll go through all of your buys and sells, tell you exactly. Like, say you've been buying Bitcoin for the last 7-8 years and you have no idea, right? We have Crypto Lifer special pricing, 25% off for full service tax preparation services by mentioning where you heard about us during your initial consultation. That's all you got to do is say, hey, I learned about it from him. He's going to handle all of your stuff amazingly well. 1040 tax, full service tax without API data, with API data collection, free consultation. Nobody else is offering this. There's a lot of guys that do it, but not this way. I'm telling you right now, he's going to break it down in a way you've never thought possible. And he's a tax attorney, so everything you tell him, you know what I mean? Your accountant can get shaken down because your accountant's not your attorney. You want to make sure you have a tax attorney when you're talking your finances, everybody. That is client privileges here. There's a lot going on. I'm telling you, I kind of don't even want you to know about them because I want them all to myself personally. But I'm going to be nice and let you guys know about Decrypted Tax. But he's my personal tax attorney. He's already made me an LLC for my one of my businesses when I bought a building. He designed my LLC. I've used the guy already. He's top notch. I went through what he did with a fine-tooth comb. He's detailed. He's amazing. You will not find, in my opinion, a better guy to work with and to manage your stuff. So Decrypted Tax is the man. Blessings on blessings that he's here on the stream today. Thank you so much for the $50 memberships for everybody. That's very, very nice of you. Can you take a look at PONKE? Thank you. God bless. We'll take a look at PONKE. So PAL AI, let's take a look here. What's happening to PAL? PAL, to me, is a lot like PALM. And they're both just really hot. And I wouldn't be surprised if this just continues. Because people are in it. They're not selling it. They've been in it since the very beginning. And it's been hot. And it looks like it's going to continue to pump. And the AI NVIDIA conference is going to come out. And it's saying it's going to pump all the NVIDIA. The AI coins look like they're going to pump again at the NVIDIA conference. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a little stopover for PAL AI and it continues to moon. So be careful. Watch this. It's kind of sitting at this supportive resistance level right there. Looks a lot like Palm AI. They're kind of hand in hand. Palm and palm. Funny, right? Pal and have a pal with your. How is your pal a palm or pal is your palm a pal? I guess it is, right? Let's take a look here. PAL AI. I like what it's doing. Interesting. Hey, Alois, I think I'm gonna grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up you. Everybody, my name's Peter Griffin. And when I drink beer, I watch Crypto Lifer. I like to buy a bunch of meme coins on Solana. It's the best. Oh, dude, we should do a Peter Griffin meme. It should be called Potograffin. Right? Potograffin, dude. Dude, someone make me the meme, Potograffin. It's gonna blow up. Right? Dude, I got it. Potograffin. Right? Dude, Potograffin, dude, this is gonna be huge. Someone show me how to make a meme right now. I want to make this thing. It can't be that hard, right? I'm going to learn how to make a meme on Solana. We're going to make Potograffin. The thing's going to blow up, dude. Meg would be huge, too. You know Meg would get big. If we just called it Meg. Dude, Meg would be huge. Hearing myself. Yo. This guy's out of his mind. Oh, my gosh. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you got to be able to laugh at yourself, everybody. That's the key to living, man. So Bitcoin, the trade's still doing well here. Inside the flag, we managed to stay inside the flag and kind of hang out. We keep resetting the oscillators and not doing what we need to do, though. $34. We'll see where we can go. Come on. Sideways price action. I do not like trading Fridays. Send Potter, right? POTR, right? PNG, please. Thanks for all the energy you bring to us every single day. Shout out to Lava Force. Overwatch Moments. We love you. We appreciate you. 150, lost 100. How about lose another 100? Bad risk reward. God bless Net Louisy. I love you, Net. Thank you for, man, I made so much money. And I made over $10,000 last night, and I have to deal with you, man. Get a life. Have a good one, bro. You know what? I removed negative people from my life, so goodbye. I don't want to see you in my life ever again. Goodbye. Thank you. You'll never be able to be friends with the millionaire. You'll never come to my millionaire house. You'll never have access to my life. You just messed up. Goodbye. Yeah, that's what happens. And I mean, he had a network with me. He could have joined my trading group, and he could have had a friend that really was going to move mountains for him. I would do anything for you if you're nice to me. You disrespect me, I'm done with you forever. Bye, Felicia. And I would have been a great friend or research to you, man. You don't want to be nasty, bro. Not a good look. You just burned a bridge that could have helped your life. Anyway. Hey, what's up with that? What is that? What's going on? You want to come say hi? Yeah. Really?
Another good name for a meme is gritty.
Wait. Say it.
Another good name for a meme is gritty.
Why gritty?
What
does it mean?
I don't know.
No? All right. Duco coming to Mexi. Interesting. Gritty, huh? You like gritty? You have to it has to be after Myro, Mimo, Nemo. Nemo might be a good one, Summer, after the little fish. See, kids are into memes too, so it's like a universal world. Artie, right? Artie's a good one.
Archie. Wait, little Mr. Virtuoso.
Yo, Boom is booming.
Daddy, you could be a little.
Oh, yeah, my little Mr. Virtuoso guy, right? He could be a meme. Virtuo, right? Sam with hat, right? She's right. Little kids love doing the gritty. Cryptos, Jupe, Soul, Fet, Pyth, and ZRX exploding. Exactly, and that's what I have. I have coins of those. Today's a great day, man. Blessings on blessings to be alive. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in. Check out Zoom, Sam. Looks like a good play. God bless you, little princess brother. I coached kids 8 to 10 in skiing. Was incredible. I did that too, man. I taught kids how to ski and snowboard. It was an amazing experience for me. Good going, man. No room for jerks. Nah, I can't have it in my life. You know, I got very successful removing negative people out of my life. It's really, it was the best skill ever. Because I used to hang around people that weren't that best for me. And then one day I was like, man, I went to therapy. My therapist said, like, only keep people that love you around you. Like, you know, and like, stay positive. Like, build yourself up. And I just don't keep negative people in my life, man. If someone's negative, they get removed from my life immediately. I don't have time for it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around Sally's, people that complain. I want to be around doers, people that get it done, people that say they can, they will. I want to be around amazing people that believe in themselves. And honestly, I attract those type of people into the trading group. They see this behavior on the live, and that's the type of people that we attract into the trading group. It's an amazing experience, honestly. And, you know, so for me, like, if I was in this meme, I'd take some profits. See, like, everyone's trying to double up all the time. I'm just trying to always make some gains. See, let's see, what did we make? Wow, we made $200. See? Made $152. You see what I'm saying? On a very high risk meme coin. Now, again, we could just keep it in there and see where it goes for the next 2 months, right? It could be big, but we'll see. You know, you risk $500. You see where it goes. But look, that's how, you know, I just showed you. And I don't even need the 250. I'm just teaching you how to do these things. I'm set for life, man. Like, I'm in a good spot, like, at this point. I got myself into Bitcoin at a pretty good place a long time ago. And honestly, this is all fun for me at this point. Like, this is fun. I'm loving my life at this point. I'm just literally enjoying my life. So I want to enjoy my life until I'm 70 years old. For the next 30 years, I'm going to do what makes me happy. And that's trading, hanging out with each and every one of you guys, and running a great YouTube channel and having an awesome show. So let's get done with all these memes. I don't see any moderators giving me the there we go. Lakochi here. Let's take a look at the super chats. And you know, sometimes I just post the super chats to the group because they're usually good chats too. People want to know. All right, let's talk about Axie Infinity, which I think we might have gone over, but no, we didn't yet. And I like to do the MEXC chart. So Axie Infinity to me looks like it's making a bit of a cup and handle. It could be getting ready for another big move. And it may never even leave this handle. It may just bounce here, but it could go lower too. It's very oversold in the 4-hour time frame. The daily says it has a little more room to come down. You see? You'd flop on that moving average and it's interesting. I feel like it may have to come down a little bit. But it also may do one of these. If Bitcoin gets a bounce, this will bounce too. Regardless of what it does, I do see it hitting $17 very soon, and maybe even possibly further up to $19. This is a hot old coin from the day. Everyone traded it last year, so all retail comes back, they're going to buy into it. That's just what's going to happen. Retail buys the coins that they traded before. Okay, they're not going to. It's harder for them to do new research. See, I'm a new guy. I'm a researcher. Like, I'm going to find all the newest, hottest stuff, right? Like, we got into Pyth when it came out. We got into a lot of coins very, very early. The market's still pretty early. I don't think people realize it. Because of the resurgence of Bitcoin and because we've seen so many coins pump, I think a lot of people think that, you know, we're at a different stage in the market than we really are, in my humble opinion. So I put out Blur. That did not play out. See how it lost the trend line? It's interesting. So let's take a look at what's happening to Blur now. But remember, we gave you Blur here, hit multiple. We were calling Blur out before the market even really started to move. So Blur, if you look at it, to me, and I'm seeing this a lot, and I saw it on Salon, I'm going to show you two in a second, but it's these giant inverted head and shoulders kind of in a way. All right, it's going to make this other right shoulder, and then that to me tells me Blur is going to make a pretty big move. Okay? Blur is going to keep going up. It's a really good platform for NFTs. It's got a lot of money and a lot of backing behind it, and they probably spend a lot of money on advertising. You know, making sure people see their name, Blur. So Blur is going to be out there. It's going to be hot. I don't see it going lower than this point of control, which is 51 cents. I feel like it's anything is, this is my belief, so you got to figure out for yourself. But I believe this is a safe DCA. You start slowly dollar cost averaging into this, you'll be able to unload at 158 for a nice gainer. But again, anything is possible. We could have a black swan, the market could change. This could dump to the downside. Always use a stop, protect yourself, you never know. But I see Blur headed to 156. That is my target of the semi coming at you to the upside. Semi coming at you to the upside. That's how the show used to be, remember? Every single day. Here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Welcome, it's Crypto Jab. That always gets me going, man. Like, it's just a little too much. You know, I love Jeb, but it's Crypto Jab. But I love it. I love Jeb, man. Tell Jeb I love him. He's an amazing guy. Everyone out here in the space that puts their best foot forward every single day. Blessings on blessings, man. Every single stream helps every other stream because together we are an algorithmic movement. You see what I'm saying? From the Tom Crowns to the Caspers to Eric Crown to Tito to me, we're an algorithmic movement. We're all throwing our best foot forward into the market. We're all pushing adoption. You get it? Every one of us, every day I step forward, I help adoption for cryptocurrency. I helped your bags pump. Every day I put the suit and tie on. Every day we represent Bitcoin. Every day we represent the world. Every day we push forward. Okay? So all of us deserve respect. Every single one of us. All the lifers, all the people that work hard, everybody out here. Blessings to every single YouTuber, everyone that does trading, Chris Inks, Garrick Soloway, everyone. We love you all. We appreciate everybody out here in the space. Blessings on blessings to everybody that helps trading become well known and push forward, right? So I'm excited that I'm part of this community. You know, Crypto Face, shout out to Crypto Face. He's been one of the nicest people to me. Always shot me out, always helped me. Super respectful, never gets too cloudy about where he's at. It's super nice dude. Same thing with Ben Armstrong, was super nice to me. You guys have whatever you think, but it's super nice to me. A bunch of people, Tom Crown, super nice to me. Jason Casper's been super nice to me. Tito's been super nice to me. The list just goes on and on and on. Crypto Grady. I mean, there's so many people in the space that have been Miss Teen Crypto, super nice to me. Crypto Billy, super nice to me. I'm just, we won the best technical analysis award of 2023, which we got to get my belt. Everyone, go over to Al right now. Hold on, we're gonna do something funny today. We're gonna hit Adam Charles right now, right? All right. He ran the event. He printed the belt. He has the belt. I've seen it. The community wants the belt. Yeah, you guys all got to bombard and retweet this and comment on it for me. You guys all have to, please. And be like, yes, Sam wants the belt. The community wants the belt. We must get the belt. I want to see the belt, man. I should have flown to, again, he's like, hey, you should have flown to. My wife was going through severe morning sickness, and I couldn't leave her, man. Think about it. I would have been in Las Vegas in front of, a few hundred people getting an award on stage, right? It would have been amazing. I would have loved that. Of course, I would have loved that. But I couldn't go because I had to be a family man, do the right thing, right? The community must get the belt. Best technical. Best technical analysis of 2023, baby. Let's go, man. We nailed it. We called the bottom for Bitcoin. Like, come on, man. Like, no one can say anything about my TA. It's been spot on, man. I even kept saying, hey, there's bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence. I showed you Solana was going to beat up on Bitcoin before it happened. So, NIBI, it's, I look for it to round this bottom here. You see? Start making a bit of a rounded bottom, which it may. You never know. It could go lower, but it's starting to kind of... I see it finding its way back up at one point to 118. DGI Games. DGI game on MEXC. All right. So someone had asked me about it, right? Looks like we had pulled, say, could it come back to the fib? It didn't even come back to the fib. It bounced off the 0.5, which is extremely bullish. Okay. Now it's kind of got this rounded bottom top situation here. Still inside a bit of a flag. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, the 8 hour, some bigger time frame. So it went up huge. Look at it. I mean, it's just been ripping. It went from 8/10 of a cent to 5 7/10 of a cent. So it basically did a 6x, 8 times, right? 7x. 8 times 756. Now the 8 hour, look at, not much information. All right, so the 12 hour is kind of the biggest time frame I can hold. And a lot of coins, it kind of looks like PALMAI. It looks like, PALMAI. Little flag at a little divot section. We could go lower. But you got oversold stochastics and you got some hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up. Well, this swings down. And if you even do this one, swing up to swing up, well, that swings down. It tells me that you're likely going to continue to the upside. Again, you lose this level, Bitcoin does some type of tank. It's very more high risk because you don't have a lot of supportive resistance. I'd like a lot more chunk on the left side to show me that we could hold. However, things been super hot. Looks like it may continue to go to the upside. The 12 hour says yes, and you're touching the 21 and a high volume node. Pretty good chance you could continue to pump up to 11 cents, and that's 11 at 111% gains, which is kind of interesting. 11, 11, 11, 11. But we're on the 12 hour time frame. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s. Never ends. I was saying that in the shower last night, So crazy, right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. This is Bitcoin cryptocurrency. I just love Biggie, man. I grew up listening to Biggie, growing up with Biggie. Changed my life. It's so funny, man. It never ends. You couldn't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357. Right? Biggie Smalls, the Million Yacht, the 2 hot drops. The 2 hot drops. That's how I got the yacht. I hit dead in the head in the land yacht, man. I love that track. Little body got to your body. Don't resist or you might miss Christmas. I make number ones. I'll give MCs the runs dripping. When I throw my clip in my AK, slave from far away. Everyone hit the DECK. My slow flow is remarkable. Man, the dude is amazing, bro. Anyway, looking for some type of Adam and Eve here on Trump. MAGA just hit MEC. This thing's been out for a long time, but it just hit MEC. All right. 6, 7, 6. Now, I want to see, do the prices stay pretty much the same on the exchange as they do here? MAGA. Why do they call it wormhole MAGA? What is that? Oh, there's wormhole and now there's MAGA, right? Okay, so yeah, they're about the same. Lower here, though, you got some arbitrage, 642 to 654, right? By the time you move it all around and get it all going, I bet it's not worth it. We started looking at this coin when it was down here, right? And it's been ripping. It's a great meme. Probably could hit $1 billion market cap. I don't see why not. All right. I'm not in it, though. I don't own it. I haven't been too meme crazy. I put 100 grand on Sol, right? It's like that's kind of my. But again, you could probably make even more money on these memes. I was born like this. I was raised like that. I got it like this. I want it like this. I bought it like that. You whack MCs. I still think it could go up 190%. I like that it's kind of hanging on a fib level here. 618 fib. Kind of an Adam and Eve double top, though. Does it drop lower? It's a meme. Anything could happen. Just remember that. But it's a strong meme for sure. I'd look for an Adam and Eve double bottom here. Could be definitely a place to get in right there at the bottom, technically. Right? You got to believe in it, though. Right? So now we're making another flag on this coin. You see it? And you just keep flagging out. Look, that flag broke out now. You see? I never chase. I just draw another flag. If the flag, you can keep treating the flags until you can't. Okay. Wow, it hit 10. It hit a penny, man. That thing's gone. It's gone. Now we've made 250. 198 now off the 500, right? Again, I just put one I was willing to lose. It could have gone to 0 easily. Brand new coin. And those are my alerts. Only my elites get my alerts in my trading group. People in my trading group get my alerts. All right, we went over CHURRO. Let's take a look at SHIDO. SHIDO had an issue. We love the project. I was preaching that the project was great. Sound research. It's now at the bottom. Could be the best time to buy SHIDO. SHIDO, really, the best time was down here. It already did a 5x, I believe, from there. But there's your low, there's your high, there's your higher low for SHIDO. You'd have to believe in the project and begin to accumulate. To me, that's it. A bit of a cup and handle to the upside. I don't know. I wouldn't be swing trading this. I don't own any SHIDO right now. Could be a really good buy-in right now, technically. basically right where you can kind of get it where it all, right before the rally started. And if it does what it's supposed to do and it gets where it's supposed to go, it's going to make it. And they made everything right too, right? The team stayed behind it all. So, you know, blessings on blessings. So I got PALMAI. I talked about it at the beginning of the show. I'm in it right now for $7 grand. We'll see what happens. I'm trading the hidden bullish divergence. I'm putting my faith on this hidden bullish on the 4 hour. We'll go from there. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at MINA protocol. MINA. Everybody is crazy for the MINA. So we looked at MINA down here. We wanted to get up. Took the dolphin dip. Then it did break out. Right. But, you know, it's been challenged by the Bitcoin moves. At the same time, it's really maintaining its way to get back inside of the pattern that it was in and maintain that pattern. A symmetrical, an ascending triangle. Sorry, I misspoke there. An ascending triangle. Getting tight with the moving averages too as well. I like what I'm seeing here for MINA protocol. You know, it bounced. As long as it stays on this trend line and holds its own, it's headed to 244 from here. That's an 89% gain. I think there's better out there to trade, like memes, and there's things that are gonna have hotter movements. But MINA looks okay, and it's maintaining its bottom trend line. Let's take a look at my baby Blocktopia. I was buying Block down here at the 786 and down here when no one cared about it. I was a dollar cost averaging, accumulating, and Block is hot, man. Went all the way up on a wick. This is an old project from back in the last metaverse days of 2020, 21, and it was hot. Literally everyone was building inside a Block. And I don't know if you remember, but PEPE just did this. Let me show you something real quick. And I just want to jar your memory. And I don't think you realize, but the metaverse, this is telling me metaverse is about to explode. And I'm going to show you why, how, and what's happening. PEPE came up, came back down. Let's see if PEPE can revisit that move, or is it kind of in a slanted head and shoulder here? Look, I got the best glass right here. Look, should have listened to me. See that? I love this thing. Should have listened to me, man. I got the red tie, the red suit, red pants on a red day, right? A lot of coins looking to form a right shoulder. I love it. Blessings on blessings. Yeah. And if you want to join my trading group, please, we have a link right here. Cordially invite yourself right in. I will be waiting for you to present the greatest experience in your life. I'm also going to keep you positive, keep you pushing, keep you amazing, keep you going at it every single day. Hit your email address in here too. When you come to you'll get prompted. Put your email address in here, and we're going to bring you into my weekly newsletter. 2 weekly newsletters a week to break it down, show you what's happening, and give you guys that data. All right. So I like Block. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. So remember, PEPE. What happened to PEPE before it popped? It was in this. Look. And I'm going to grab a bars channel for you here, and we're going to grab ourselves a bit of a fractal. A fractalito. All right. They moved it the other day. Where did they move it? Yeah, there was. So bars pattern. You go there to there, and you're going to grab the bars pattern. All right. Copy it. I'm going to paste this right here. And I mean, you can see it's basically the exact same pattern here. About to explode. And it's an inverted head and shoulder, right? But it just, yeah. You're not supposed to be here. You're on a day off. Get out of the studio, you little schmoo. Why you got these glasses on? What are you doing with those? You're so funny, huh? Hey, take away my Topo Chicos. Dude, Topo Chico. I love this stuff. Top boy. That's what it means, right? Top boy. Topo Chico, boy. So I see this happening to Block. Don't be crazed when you see Block at a penny and it does a 6x. And you're going to sit there looking at me like, but Sam, like, I guess a 2x from here, 6x from the bottom. But yeah, I see a big move coming for Block, and there's a fractal there for you. Fractal magic, baby. What do you think's going to happen? It's the exact same pattern, man. Anyway, you do you, I'll do me, and maybe we'll meet at the same place. We hope so, right? Hey, Paisan. Let's take a look at PONKE. Who liked my pinky ring skit the other day while I was eating the veal parm, right? Hey. Hey, don't talk about my pinky rings over here. Hey. Just because I got a Bitcoin pinky ring, huh? All right. So, PONKE. Someone asked me about it last night, and I said it may be able to move, but it lost its trend line and broke to the downside, you see? Bit of bearish divergence, too, at the top. I did it a little quick, maybe I missed that, but bearish div there did break to the downside. Rising wedges break down where they began. So you'd have to look at this on like a daily time frame. Too far away for the 21 and oversold. Pull a Fibonacci and wait for this to reset. I would not chase this. It has to come back down to the 618. I wouldn't touch it until then. There's a chance it doesn't do that. There's a chance it does respect this line. And maybe these wicks. And it does a shorter flag. But either way, I do see a pullback for this. Even if it bumps back up, I see eventually a pullback to the 21-day moving average. I wouldn't touch it till it comes back to the 21. Be very careful. When things are that far away from the 21, I do not like to touch them. Okay? Not a good look. I think we got through all the super chats, everybody. I think we got it done. Yeah. We don't do doubles, so if you did ask for 2, I'm not going to do 2 in one super chat. Just not going to happen. All right? All right. Let's take a look at BTC and get back to Bitcoin. All right? Bitcoin taking a dump, so we lost that trade. Didn't work out. So, Fridays are not great days to trade. You're not going to see me open up my $100,000 trade, my $50,000 trade. They're going to be little limpy, gimpy, skimpy trades. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling it. Let's reassess the situation and see what happened here. All right? That's why you don't risk a lot. Like, you see what I'm saying? On a Friday, you don't risk a lot. You can say whatever you want about me. I don't lose a lot of money. I make money. I prove every single day that I make gains. My business make gains. I make gains. My channel make gains. I got Solana. I show you what I'm doing every single day. You cannot say a word about my hustle, about my finance, about my grind. Not a word. So look, shoulder head could be a right shoulder though. Let's take a look at the 15-minute and how it's mapping out. 15-minute didn't look good. Remember when I started the stream, I said 15 minutes wants to dump on our face. It did that. It did just that. We still have the complex head and shoulder vibe. We still have this. As long as this creates a higher low, I'm bullish on this continuing to break to the upside here. So, and it looks to me like kind of a messy shoulder. You kind of have this bigger head kind of shoulder. Could still break out to the 200 SMA as long as you maintain this trend. Now, once you lose this trend line, and let's take a look at where we are on the 200 SMA. 7 minutes below, 5 minutes below, and is the 1 minute below. Not a good look. When the 1 minute loses the 200 SMA, we could have way more pain here. In the next hour and a half to 2 hours at the very most, we must see Bitcoin back above the 1 minute 200 SMA. If not, I would expect more downside. So be careful. We lost the 200. We were going to bounce on it. We did not. So some mixed signals here for Bitcoin. Bigger time frame still in play that we have to come down to the 21-day moving average. We may have to, that's a pretty good wick to it though. To me, that suffices. You get close enough in a bull market, So that does suffice, but we'll see. Only time will tell. Bitcoin down $1,000, right? In the last. Yeah, it's funny. It can move $1,000 and you don't even realize it. I see more downside right now. That's why you always use a stop too. Or we're double stopping. Honestly, I'm getting mixed signals. It's not like, it's perfectly going to do this or that. That's why you take a scalp. You get in and out. See, you take your money when you can. All right. AITECH and SHIB and Cryptex Finance. We looked at AITECH. Love to the best fam of the game. Shout out to Lifer Adam. Where can the Bitcoin fund be? I don't know what he's saying. I love so many countries now. Did this guy really just say that's why your mama died? Why would someone say that? Can you believe someone would say that to me? Isn't that insane? People are really nasty, everybody. And the bigger you get, the closer you get to God, the more the devil will come at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say right now, God bless that man. Lou, I'm going to say a prayer for you, man. Lou, may God bless you. May you never say something like that to someone again. And may the negative frequency which you instilled upon yourself, I hope it doesn't really surround you and bug you down, man. But, man, that's, wow. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to say a prayer for you, Lou, and I hope that you find yourself in a better space. Because if you're in the space I was in, you would never say something like that. If you were driving a Cadillac Escalade every day, you wouldn't be saying that. I know you could say I'm bragging, you say whatever you want, but I'm gonna throw shots when people throw shots a little bit. But come on, man. Like, anyway. So we have a local resistance even on the 5-second chart, 67.8, the 8s. And I just formulate my plan with the 1 minute. You got to get back above that area. If you can't, you're dropping further down. Losing the 1 minute 200 SMA can create more downside. We're hugging a higher low though. So I'm overall more bullish on the 4-hour time frame. So I would kind of focus more on the 4-hour, just reversing back to the upside. Leave the smaller time frames alone. You see? At the same time, look, you had heavy resistance at 68.8. The 8s are resistance. They happen to be resistance. And we're not out of the fire yet. I just want to make that clear. We could see lower lows. If I look at my 3-day chart, the 3-day chart really likes to touch the 21-day moving average. And that's pretty far away. We could end up getting a nasty dump down. This may not be over. Their tweezers are topping, high stochastics, and you're away from the 21. Whenever I've seen and you have bearish divergence. Okay? Because this swings up. So I'll be honest, everyone's kind of chilling and getting into memes and thinking like it's fine. I have to be honest with you, we very well may come all the way back down to this 21 and breach it. And hit the 21 and then bump. I've seen that many times in my life on almost every coin that gets this extended. I can show it to you right now. And you're like, no, but it's Bitcoin and it's the ETFs. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't even matter. What is the first coin we did this on? Remember, it was like such a long, AKRO. Remember Acropolis? And how I remember that. How I remember that means I've got a great memory. But Acropolis pumped really hard, if you remember, right? Remember, it did this, and then I told everybody, I might have left the post there. I should have. And I said, when we were here, I said, watch AKRO go back to the 3-day 21. I told everyone, I said, this is it. I said, short it back to the 3-day 21-day moving average. Pull your Fibonacci, right? And this is where Bitcoin's right now. I mean, it's extremely away from the 3-day chart, and it's overbought in the Stokes with bearish divergence. Like, okay, that happened to AKRO, right? That was one asset. Let's take a look at Tesla. All right. And again, you'd say, well, it's Bitcoin, it's different. Okay, whatever you want. I say this is a buy for Tesla right here. Everyone else is saying no. I'm screaming that this is the perfect buy for Tesla right now. The first higher low in the setting of a slanted, inverted, complex head and shoulder. But again, let's take a look at our 3-day chart. And look what happened when the 3-day got really far away from the 21-day moving average. The stochastics were extremely high. You had bearish divergence because the RSI was coming like flatter down, you see, and this was coming up. And you're away from the 21. You're coming back to that 21-day moving average. You're coming back. I've seen it on every asset in the world over and over again. So we may have I'm telling you right now, maybe the only guy telling you this, it looks like we're going to have a nasty, bigger dump for Bitcoin. All right, let's take a look at the DYX, which is the dollar, and see if it's, starting to try to creep back up. So look, the DYX we've had in this shoulder, head and shoulder, complex, an inverted cup and handle, you see? So I had it in this bear flag. It definitely dropped to the downside. Look at the 3-day starting to come back up. Okay. Could even put it in this channel like so. Right? And we'll get rid of this bear flag for now. We went on such a run, it was insane. Like, the run we've been on literally was a bull run. Like, I think I made more money this just now than I did in the last bull market. Like, so, if I did all the math, it was an insane run. All the Bitcoin we bought between 15 and 25,000. I mean, it was insane. I don't know why these little polka dots are everywhere. So there's a low, there's a higher low on the 3-day chart. Low, high, higher, low. If you break through 104, we're going to be in some trouble for BTC. All right? This is what I like to see here is the 4-hour kind of a little, but it's also in a flag here. You got the 21, pretty interesting. Let's take a look at our, so our 3-day chart is oversold. Our daily chart suggesting a nice big pump to the upside here for the dollar index. So the dollar getting a bit of a move here. You know, they came out like, you know, inflation's still rising. Are they going to have to raise rates again and play that game? And then we're going to go to risk on assets. And this is the whole story, you know. Are we going to get a pull back in the bigger markets? So the daily right now says we pump. Now, if we get above the 200 SMA on this daily, and look, when moving averages get tight and you have low stochastics, you're about to get a move here. So I just got to warn you, we could see a major dump for Bitcoin. The dump could be bigger and way worse. All right. And again, people are like, oh, you're going to make us panic sell. I don't know, right? Right. So it's, Bitcoin is respecting the 4-hour rising wedge trend line and wants to come back to the top of the channel, which probably puts it at 75K. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Boom's coming down now. But it looks like it came down, came back up again. I'd hold Boom for like a month. You know what I mean? Nope, time to short. I have most of my net worth in real estate, and I'm moving to digital a little at a time. It's a good move. Real estate's a pain in the butt. I bought real estate, and I should have bought Bitcoin. I'll be honest with you. I bought 400 grand worth of real estate like about a year ago now. 8-10 months ago now. And yeah, I've made 3,900. I've made 40 grand off of the cash flow, off of the 400. I mean, it's made me 10% a year off the 400 grand, which is great. I'm making 10% a year off the 400 grand. Making 40 grand, you know, but I mean, with taxes and stuff, it's maybe a little less. So I'll make it like 7-8% a year on the money, which is pretty awesome. But it's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin would have made me 300% already at the same time. Now, again, it was the timing, but still, even in a 10-year period, 400 grand is going to outperform in Bitcoin than it is going to in real estate, period. So why was I buying real estate? Now I have renters. Now we got to paint. Now we got to move the people up at the top floor and lose a month of rent, and they're the biggest apartment. So, you know. Anyway. Yeah, Bitcoin's better than real estate, man. The problem is, what if everyone isn't that going to affect the price of real estate if everyone's running into Bitcoin? Institutional money manipulation, the retail money must endure. Exactly. Kraken went down. What happened? I don't know. Yeah. Blessings on blessings, everybody. Yeah. Just transferred to the 99 to BB. I'll be full-time learning with you until I make enough money so my dad doesn't need to work anymore. Let's go. Love from Brazil. Shout out to Matthias. I love you, man. We're going to do everything we can to put you in the driver's seat, to push forward, to make good decisions, to stay positively, mentally healthy, stable, and ready to rock these charts, man. It's discipline every single day of your life. That's what's going to get you where you need to be. All right? Blessings. Hey, Lifer, I asked you to check Super Trump. You checked Mega Trump. That's what happens, man. I don't have to do everything I'm told. You see what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Sam, how do you do it to know, though? Now you know. Wisdom, you got it. Sam, how to do to know? Now you know. Wisdom, you got it. Amen. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house. Blessings. Yeah. My wife left, but I'm KFC. Let's go. Shout out to Jamie Berry, man. You're funny, man. Hey, I'm new here. Honestly, you seem like a proper nice guy. Love the vibe. Much love from the UK. Hey, man, you seem like a proper nice guy yourself. Cheers to you and your family. Let's get a chinwag, eh? Buy hunting land and lease it out. That sounds pretty good. Vanguard just said they will not offer a spot ETF. Fools. What morons. God bless you, brother. You found out your channel. Love it. Can you check maybe Treehouse USD on KuCoin? Need a second opinion. You know what? Because you said it so nice, I'll do it. Yeah, so, I mean, Bitcoin could go lower, everybody. Everyone's like, oh, it has to bounce. The ETF, it's going to go up. No guarantees at all. And it's crazy, man. SHIB, faked us out. It got tighter and tighter. Inflation, what inflation? Bias says America has the lowest inflation in America. Yeah. There's no such thing as inflation. It's transitory. Come on, man. It's because of Russia. Yeah. Russia. Come on, man. Anyway, so bang. 138% gains there and bouncing. Really excited. I don't like it. It lost the 200 SMA. When you do that, you're likely falling further to the downside. And so the hype for SHIB seems to be over for whatever reason. You're coming to the 200 SMA there, likely. Now, you could bounce inside, but I've seen this many, many times, and it kind of has Adam and Eve double top vibes. Look at it. See? Come right back down to this key area. So, okay. You didn't buy SHIB, I hope not, right? It's about to tank. Why? Why do you buy the worst coins without asking me? Babe, you always buy coins without asking me.
That was like a couple of weeks ago that I got into SHIB.
So you're up then?
I don't know, Sam.
It pumped huge. If you got in a couple weeks ago, you're up huge.
So then I probably am fine.
Then you should be taking some profits, man.
You should be looking at the time.
I'm thinking about you and your
I'm
SHIB-ITO.
thinking about your time. What time it is?
Solgram just went live. Web3 TG built in Solana. Oh wow, Telegram Web3. Oh yeah. Like interesting. She told you she bought 4K worth of it. You guys remember that, huh? No, that was Theta yesterday, remember? Sam, I have a confession. No, that's Theta yesterday. They're not remembering. See, I remember. I know what's going on. I see SHIB headed down here, man. And again, it could bounce. It could be making a flag and bounce. You think all memes are hot right now. Why SHIB, if Floki burns more, there's some other reasons why, right? Cryptex Finex just doesn't look fun to go over, right? CTX on Coinbase. Well, that looks fun, though. It's up huge, right? So this thing was $2. It's now at $6. I would flag out the $4 area here and just wait for it to flag. Looks like once that flag happens, you're going to continue. This thing is hot. You can see it's on a trend. A beautiful trend. No reason why the trend won't end until it hits a lower high and a lower low. And it makes a lower low, but this thing likely going to continue, but you got to wait. I'd set an alert here and wait for it to hit the alert. All right. Love the vibe. Love the energy. God bless you, man. Thank you for being here. It was 4 days ago. She got 4K of SHIB. Yes, she got smashed. Man. My love, man. Don't buy things without asking me. No. We did not, because I own SHIB. I never tell you to buy things that I already own. All right. I thought you said whiff. I thought you were going to buy whiff. Now, normally in my mind, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to dump down to this red line to 59,000. Whenever I've seen the moving averages curve like this and we start to lose the 50, then the 80, we bounce off the 100. I mean, we are in a very sketchy spot here for BTC. So bounce. So this support of resistance must hold. If you do not, you're coming to this 200 SMA. And in my lifetime of trading, I've seen this happen so many times that it's just likely. It's very likely we drop to the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. Again, I'm giving you most bullish and bearish scenarios because I don't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin. I don't claim to know. I really don't. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. That's it. That's all I know. I know that I'm ignorant. And I know that I'm human, and I know that I always need to check myself before I wreck myself. All right? Super important. That is technically a falling wedge, but it was supposed to break out, and it did not. And, the 1 hour is, if the 1 hour rolls over on you like it is, I mean, that's a double top. That's more downside, everybody. Very likely. I see that as an M pattern wanting to dump on you. Again, I am not always right, but I tend to show you what's likely going to happen a lot. That doesn't look good. Technically, that's a symmetrical, an ascending triangle. And ascending triangles are 50-50. They go either way. So if you're a bull, you're basically hoping and praying that Bitcoin bounces, gets tight, and then breaks out of this to the upside. This wick must stand. Otherwise, we will eat through this wick. The 1 hour is looking like a rollover. Thank God the 50-minute dump that did not lose the trend line. That was your saving grace right now. So I'd watch this 15-minute and make sure that it gets back above. You got the 15-minute must get back above 68,675, like this top level here, 68.5, 68.6, 68.6. You can't break this level. Oh my gosh, it could be the beginning of that move on the 4 hour back to the 200 SMA. All right. I like the 6 hour has indecision. You see that? It's got like a good doji bounce and it's oversold. Technically, that is a hidden bullish too. You see that swing down while that swings up. That's my one saving grace here. It's this swing up, this swing up, this swing down on the 4 hour and the 6 hour. They could play out as hidden bullish divergences. So really, by the end of the day today, I really want to see us close a daily candle above 68,600. That's all I want. We one step at a time. We close a daily candle about 68.6. We're going to be in good shape. We don't do that. We close a daily candle below 65.8. We're likely headed to the 4 hour 200 SMA. So watch this daily candle closing tonight. You really want to see at 8 p.m. tonight that we close above here. I may go live for it just to kind of be there for you guys because it's that important. All right. I want to get it when I go to the barber. Waka waka waka. He already did replay live. My bad. Fed meeting is next week. Amen. Yeah, and I'll always give you guys the Fed meetings. All right. If you go to CME Watch Tool. All right. I know when the Fed meetings are coming out in 5 days, 1 hour and 31 minutes. So next week's also going to be volatile. So prepare for a tough couple weeks, man. It went up for months. You had November, October, December. You had 4 months of just constant love. The chart did not stop going up, everybody. All right. So waka 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 is crazy. I pray Jesus for money that he blesses us. And make up your mind. What's the price right now? What a truck. Internet is people saying, oh, yeah. For sure. BOME, book a meme, dude. It was the hot one. I missed the BOME review. Sam does the best TA without exception. Shout out to Mario Fibonacci. Bitcoin bounce, he says. We need a bounce for Bitcoin. And we need it now. 1 minute has to get back above this 200 SMA, everybody, to remain bullish. This is it right here. So I'm giving you, if you get above this, you're likely going to go up. I don't know where price is going. Everyone wants me to see. Everyone's like, tell us, is it bullish or bearish? Tell us what's going to happen, lifer. You're the best. I don't know. I've never told you that I know where price is going. Never once. I have no idea where price is going to go. I will tell you this is a shoulder. This is kind of an inverted head and shoulder. That should break to the upside, that structure. Okay? Right now at the present moment in time. But if you can't get back above 68,600, expect more downside. We need a daily candle to close up here. Then look, we got a gap of the VRVP. We can get right back up here to 71.8. We can get to 71.8 really fast because we have a gap here. We just need to get back above this level. This is the low part of the range. We should get the bounce. Okay? I put 20 grand into AVAX and I don't give a dang. All right? And I don't give a dang. So there. And I'm banging on them. So we gave you AVAX right here in the inverted head and shoulder. I talked about it numerous times. Okay? I put 20 grand in. I'm already up. So you do you. I do me. Okay? I don't need to impress you. I don't need to show, I'm here to just show you the charts every single day. No, AGXT is doing numbers right now. AXGT. Axon DAO governance. It's booming. I'm super excited. All right, everyone, I'm out for the day. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you, my friends, you're already doing the right thing. You're amazing. You're blessed. You're beautiful. You're special. You can, you are, you will do what you're going to set out to do. Shout out to all the fan funding today. The $200 in chat revenue. The $50 gifted memberships just transferred to the 99. I can't wait to see you in there, buddy. And Gala Games is burning tokens. That's a good thing. I love it. I love it. Everybody, I love you all. Stay blessed. And I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful update in the morning. And you get 2 live streams tomorrow on that Saturday. So get excited for your weekend double up. And I'll be in the trading group too as well, going over what's happening. Bitcoin really has to get back above 68,600 to remain bullish. That is the gateway of our moving through that VRVP to the upside to 78,200 area. We need to close a daily candle above that level. We need the 1 minute right now to get back above the 200 SMA. If we don't get that, expect more downside. I do not like to trade heavily on Fridays. It's usually not the best day to trade with volume. So why do it? You know what I mean? I like to trade when the move when it's banging on them to the upside, like Tuesdays, Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my favorite 2 days to trade. I feel like I'm mainly trading and Monday night, like Monday after like 12 at night. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. Thank you so much for your time, your most precious asset, and I appreciate you being here. Where's my trios? He said. I don't know. Everybody it's like everyone's always like it's like I could do 1,000 live and it's just never enough. Trios is likely falling down to $12. It lost its key level. Okay, it was looking beautiful until it wasn't. It's in this nice rising wedge. It took so long to develop and never really fully developed. So you need to get this to V-shaped recovery right back inside this pattern, or you're in some type of more falling wedge. It was kind of following Bitcoin if you think about it, right? It was in like the Bitcoin wedge, and when Bitcoin fell out, it fell out. Rising wedges break out to where they began. Look for this to kind of test 9.9 if it doesn't test this level here. Hello. Can I have a hug? Hold on, I want to show your face because you're too cute. Oh my God, she's too cute though. You're so cute. Yeah. So you want me to come help you?
Yeah, with the sign.
Okay, I'm gonna help you. I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you. Oh, my little 3-year-old is so cute, man. I love you all. Have a great day. Blessings on blessings. I got my 3rd child coming in the end of June, so I'll be a family of 5. I love you all. Thank you so much, everyone. When you join my trading group, you're basically supporting a small business family guy, man, and I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to work so hard every day for your $3 a day, $99 a month. I will not take it lightly. This is why I show up every single day, because I want you to know I could talk all I want, but I'm going to show you with my actions. My dad said, love is an action word. If you're sending money to my business, if you're supporting me, I love you, and I want to see you succeed. I'm going to do everything I can to help you succeed. I promise on my heart. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for everything. You only have one life to live, everyone. I've been through so much this year. I've been through so much. I lost my mom and dad. It's not going to be easy. Nothing is easy. Nothing worth getting done is easy. Getting to that $1 million for the first time in your life, succeeding it's going to be one of the hardest things you ever did. I'm going to watch you do it. Remember, the secret to success is getting started. Go get started.